And good evening, sports fans. It's back in action tonight, starting with the home opener for the 2024 season for the Ashe County Huskies. I'm Kelly Hardy, joined by James Klein. Good evening, James.
Good evening, Kelly. I'm glad we're back. Excited.
And we're just starting off in time for the national anthem. So we're going to stand, rise, be quiet, and let you folks enjoy the festivities here as we get started.
Color Guide members tonight are Cadet Lieutenant Colonel Zoe Lindley, Cadet Captain Noah Hodges, Cadet Second Lieutenant Gavin Goodall, and Cadet Captain Aiden Smith Shepard. Ladies and gentlemen, our national anthem.
And welcome, sports fans, again to opening night here at Ashe County High School. Good evening, James. Let's get started talking about some of the festivities tonight, and then we'll try to hit the conference scheme as well and tell the folks what we expect for the season.
Yeah, tonight we're playing on a new field. It's turf. It's the only turf of this type. It's sand. It's underneath. It's only type on the East Coast. Everybody else has got rubber turf. Ours is sand, and I've been on it a bunch, and it's just like walking on carpet to me.
I like it. Yeah, it's one of my questions tonight. It looks really great here as you arrive at the stadium, and I have not been on it personally, but I wanted to get your experience because I know you've been down there with the soccer team and figured it out, and so your perspective is we're in a really good situation for our field for years to come here at Ashe County High School.
Yeah, I feel this is a safe turf. There's no divots. It's just silky smooth. To be honest, I was walking around barefooted during a couple of practices this summer. So we're very fortunate, very blessed to have a community that helps sponsor this, and a school and Coach Hampton to help raise the money to get this installed, and the kids absolutely love it.
Great, and again, we welcome you to opening night here of North Carolina High School football. We got the Huskies hosting the Wilkes Central Eagles. And let's look at some of the keys to tonight's game. Who's our Dr. Pepper player to watch on the offensive side for the Huskies?
Bryce Peters. He's filling a void of losing his brother Blake, who was the quarterback last year. Bryce threw for 3 attempts last year on screens. That 2 of them scored touchdowns with an average of 40 yards a throw. So he was 2 for 3 last year when he threw the ball. Now he's under center. Well, he's off center a little bit, but he's going to have a big year. He's got some good targets to throw to, and I'm looking forward to that.
So Bryce Peters, junior quarterback here this year, changes to number 5. He'll be wearing the number 5 for this season. And, again, following Blake, who threw for over 3,000 yards and 32 touchdowns last year. So Dr. Pepper player to watch tonight is junior Bryce Peters. Who's on the defensive side for us to pay attention to, James?
Big Ben Bear. They, from what I understand, he's going to play the one technique or on the nose, a zero technique. So he's a big body. It's going to take probably two blockers to block him. And then look out for Minerva and Bridger Fairchild. That's two returners that was huge in the defense last year.
Very good. So the Huskies again hosting Wilkes Central Eagles. The coin toss just happened. I believe Wilkes Central won the coin toss and chose to receive the ball, I believe, and they're going to start off offensively here tonight. Who are we going to look out for the Eagles offensively, James? Anybody on our radar there? I know they like to run the ball quite a bit.
Yeah, they have a big fullback in Tim Williams. He's 5'8", 195 pounds. Last year, the Huskies had a hard time stopping him on that dive play, and they were running the option too. And a lot of times they'll get you, looking inside on the run, and all of a sudden they'll throw one long on a fade, and you better be ready for that.
Very good, and those are some of our Randy Marion Chevrolet keys to the game tonight here at Ashe County High School. As you can hear in the background, the fans here, a really good crowd here for opening night, James, for really both sides. Not many traveling teams. Teams travel is heavy anymore, but the home crowd has really came out, and the Huskies are getting ready to enter the left side here, coming through their banner, cheerleaders, and everyone starting to stand and give them a applause. Let's talk about the conference for the season. Where do we see the Huskies falling this year in football 3A, 4A conference?
Well, I mean, they could finish as high as second or as low as fifth, in my opinion. There's 6 teams in the conference. Really depends on how we play defensively. We lost 2 of our leading tacklers and our linebackers from last year, and there's a lot of question marks defensively. Watauga is the team to beat. They've got the green kid that can run the ball and throw the ball. But after that, it's a toss-up. I think High Brighton and Alexander Central are the 2 other favorites to be in the conference. And then Freedom's my dark horse. They got J.K. Adkins coming from Mount Airy, and he's the head coach over there. And Freedom's got offensive players. So it's going to be Ashe has got to tackle, and we got to have some kind of running game to be a contender, in my opinion.
Very good. So, again, new season here starting off, new players, new positions. Only a couple returning offensive players for the Huskies, and one of them is junior quarterback Bryce Peters, who played a lot of wideout last year, as you mentioned, threw a couple passes off of a screenplay. And I was incorrect. The Eagles are going to kick off to the Huskies here, it looks like, and Huskies will start off with the ball moving left to right here as we're in the press box tonight. And again, James, I said this last year in our first year, I'm very excited about the season, look forward to this. We've got a beautiful stadium here at Ashe County High School that we play at with the background here.
Yeah, the other day I had a guy that I've never talked to before that was he said he was from Mississippi, I believe, and he was up here at the campus. I'm not sure what he was doing, but he said that he had been all over the state of North Carolina, and he felt that we had one of the most beautiful campuses along with the football field that he had seen in North Carolina. So we should take a lot of pride in what our community has built up, what this administration has done. Mr. Farmer's being a big player in changing the mindset of these kids, and just a lot of good positive things are coming this way.
Thank you.
Sounds good. Sorry, behind us they were looking for the chain gang out here. Just a couple members short, but I second those sentiments there. Very proud of this administration. We've got a beautiful campus here. If you've not been out to watch a game, and again, this field in person, I've heard a lot about the field over the summer, but the field in person just looks absolutely beautiful. I can't wait to get down on it, feel it, check it out. But it is a beautiful stadium. Again, with our backdrop, we're excited about the 24 season here for the Huskies football team. Got 10 games on the schedule this year, 5 at home, 5 away, and again can finish the middle of the conference. A lot of factors, a lot of things at play, but we got some talent on this team, and let's kind of see what the kids do this season.
Yeah, I feel offensively we'll be a top 3 team offensively. With the air raid that we throw, Coach Piscopo, he's behind a lot of the plays that's being called. He's the offensive coordinator. Hampton leans on him a lot, and them two have worked together for years, and they go to all these camps and stuff together and learn as much as they can about the air raid. And then, you got Freedom, who's good offensively, and of course, with Maddox over there in Watauga, who had over 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards passing. So, when you play them, if you can contain Maddox Green, you got a shot to win.
Yeah, he definitely put up some yards last year. And we mentioned running back here for the Huskies. Let's hit that. We got Riley Estes, who's a junior running back, taking over for Luke Peterson. And again, last year, Peterson put up over 800 yards and 11 touchdowns in his senior season. And so we are looking for that effort or something similar to that here out of Estes.
Well, I know the Estes kids are tough kids. I also look for Luke Osborne. I believe he's going to be running the ball a little bit. Dallas Miller did last year some, but from what I understand, Riley Estes is going to be the guy they're going to lean on. Look for Bridger Fairchild to get these jet sweeps, reverses, little screens out of the slot. That'll be huge. You might as well say that's part of the running game when you can get the screen game going.
That's totally true, and that's something that the Huskies hope to take advantage of. Looks like the referees have now released the hounds here, and the Huskies will get to receive the ball here after getting the chain gang crew field. And we got 12 minutes to go in the opening night here of high school football. James, let's have a great season and good luck. Let's enjoy this.
Yeah, I've been super excited all summer. I think I've aggravated Kelly and Sky Best about the upcoming season. Here we go.
We're enjoying it. Here we go. Opening kickoff. It's a short one. Lands about the 30-yard line. Knocked around. Looks like the Huskies do cover it there about the 31-yard line. Looks like 30.5 is where they're going to mark it. Opening drive here for the Huskies. Again, junior quarterback Bryce Peters, wearing number 5 this year. We're looking for targets number 7, Ian Graybill, number 1, Bridger Fairchild. Riley Estes wears number 12. Huskies wearing purple jerseys, silver pants. Wilkes Central in their white jerseys, yellow helmets, yellow pants. First play of the game. Peters in the shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, rolls out to the right. Lots of pressure. Looks like he just gets rid of it. There's a flag on the play. Here we go, James. The season's underway.
Yeah, first play. Probably movement on the line, I would say. Peters is rolling out to his right, had to throw it away, which is smart. I believe it's a hold.
Looks like it will move the Huskies back here. Again, new kids in positions, new offensive linemen, new players, opening game. Lots of factors will play into tonight early on. Hopefully the kids will get the jitters out and get some good football played here this evening.
Yeah, that's to be expected, the first play. We've got 4 returners. We got a lot of new, fresh faces, so they're going to have some nerves to them. We just got to settle down and get the ball a little bit closer to the first down.
Here we go, 2nd and 20 from the 21-yard line. Peters takes the snap, throws it on slant to Graybill. Caught, makes a move to the outside 30, 35, gets away 40. Shoestring tackle taken down at the 46-yard line. That's a 26-yard catch and toss there to start out the season for the Huskies offense.
Yeah, to Ian Graybill. Graybill will probably have a great year because he'll be the main target. 26 yards, great catch, great run.
Yes, great toss there. He caught it, made a move on the inside defender, cut to the outside, and was off to the races. Set back up, Peters in shotgun formation, 2 receivers to each side. Puts 2 in motion now to the south side. Running back in motion to the north side. Lots of shifting going on here. Fake handoff, quarterback keeper up the middle. 50, 45, thrown ahead to the 39-yard line. That's a first down for Peters there on a nice carry.
Yeah, I mean, that's a great run. Great call, actually. They thought the jet sweep was on, and Peters just kept it and got 12 yards.
Great run, 1st and 10 on the Huskies, moving left to right. Again, a beautiful evening here in the high country. Late August weather. Peters stands alone in the backfield. 3 receivers to the south, 2 to the north. Lots of passing. Slant inside, called at the 30-yard line, breaks the tackle. Still on his feet, down to the 21-yard line. Can't tell who that is, James, but nice catch and run. Number 13, Preston Edgell, senior there for the Huskies.
Wow. Yeah, number 13, he had a 20-yard gain on that catch.
Great catch and pitch there by the Huskies. 1st and 10, 10:47 and counting in the opening quarter. Peters in the shotgun formation with Estes beside him. Calls for the snap, fake handoff. Again, pressure. He dodges pressure, gets outside, tosses it over to Estes, caught at the 20, cuts inside up to the 15-yard line. Smart play so far here by Peters in the early drive.
Yeah, that was a great play by Bryce. He's a little bit quicker than his bigger brother as he scrambled out of that and made the play to Estes, and he got about 7 yards on that reception.
Looks like it's 2nd down and 3 here to go for the Huskies inside their own red zone. Approaching 10 minutes left in the opening quarter. Lots of shifting again by the Huskies to the outside. Peters alone in the backfield. Snap taken, quick throw to the right again to Estes. Called at the 15, cuts inside 10, dodges a tackle down to the 5-yard line. That'll be 1st and goal. About a 9-yard pickup there for Estes again on the swing pass.
I tell you what, I like the play calling we're seeing. You're seeing a lot of screens, a little bit of run action. That's going to set up for later on in the game when we can throw long.
Right, again, and getting your new quarterback kind of feeling comfortable and at ease here on this opening drive puts a lot of confidence, means a lot at this level. These kids go out confident. Peters in the shotgun formation, 1st and goal, puts Estes in motion, takes the snap, looks to throw, quarterback keeper up the middle, makes one move, touchdown! Bryce Peters, opening drive, touchdown, scamper into the end zone for the Huskies.
Memorial Hospital touchdown.
Great opening drive there for the Huskies. James, we'll go over that Randy Marion 4 drive summary and momentarily see what the Huskies do for the point after. But, gosh, if you're a coach, that's a great opening drive. You had the 1 penalty to start the drive, and then you really just stuffed it down the defensive throat.
Going for 2.
Going for 2. Peters in the shotgun formation by himself. Lots of motion again. That's Aaron Bauer in motion. Peters fakes it. He's going to keep it again. Go to the outside. Go to the north. He's going to scamper into the end zone. Great quickness and composure showed by Bryce Peters on the opening drive here for the Ashe County Huskies. We lead 8-0, 9:16 on the first quarter clock.
Yeah, good play calling all the way down. We had that one mistake, but we kept our composure. Bryce Peters made a lot of great plays there. I like what I see out of Bryce being a junior. Is that correct?
Yes.
A junior, and just drive it right down there. You're looking at a minute and 44 drive and 6 plays, touchdown, 2-point conversion. We're up 8-0.
Great opening drive there for the Huskies. Let's take a look at both of those replays, the touchdown and the 2-point on the Greens Excavating instant replay. And the Huskies back to the field here at the 40-yard line, setting to kick off to the Eagles, who will take their first offensive possession. And we'll kind of figure out what their team's looking like tonight. We don't know much about their squad other than their kind of scheme of the run game. 9:16 on the opening quarter clock. Fans are cheering loudly for the Huskies, who had a great opening offensive set. Now let's see how the defense looks here for Ashe County. Set to kick off a big boot over the head of the Wilkes Central and into the end zone for an automatic touchback. That's a big 72 for the Husky. Caleb Blackburn, a senior, comes out with a special kick, James. That's important.
Well, I know Blackburn's being looked at by at least Appalachian State, so I don't think it's for his kicking game, maybe offensive line, but good Lord, he just put one in the end zone, and maybe they need to look at him for that as well.
That was impressive, and if you can do that a couple times a game and start these offensive teams back at the 20, it gives you a real advantage. Here goes the Huskies on defense. We'll get some of these numbers into you. Wilkes Central offense, wing T, handoff. Is that a wing T, correct? And they hand off up the middle for a couple yards?
Yes. It looked like a wing T to me.
Lots of Huskies defenders in. They did get a gain of 3 yards, 9 minutes and counting on the clock.
See who had the tackle. Looked like it was over him. This man. 60.
Second down and 7 here for Wilkes Central. 8:37 on the game clock. Snap taken, fake handoff, counter backside. Huskies were there to take him down after, again, a couple-yard gain. So bring up a 3rd and 5, James, I believe, for the defense.
Looked like it was Dedrick Carlton on the tackle.
Nice, big 4, number 4, Dedrick Carlton, the senior. Bridger Fairchild.
About 3 and 4.
And Preston Edgell and Luke Osborne, some of the defensive backs here. Snap taken, fake quarterback keeper out to the left side. He cuts it ahead. He's tackled by the shoestring, but he will get a first down at the 35, almost 36-yard line, James.
Yeah, Preston Edgell on the tackle there. He's playing the right side corner there. And one thing we've got to do is contain that quarterback on the option and hopefully stop that big fullback going up the middle.
It looks like Noah McNeil is the senior quarterback there for the Eagles, 6'2", 190. That's number 8 under center. He takes it again. Quarterback keeper left side. Huskies there again to stop after about a 3-yard gain to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, Minerva's going to be huge this year for the defense. He stopped the quarterback on the keeper there. They was trying to run the option. In high school football, I feel the option's probably the most lethal play that you can run because it's so many aspects to it. If you can stop that, then you're going to have a pretty good night.
Here the Huskies go, 2nd down and 6 from the 39-yard line. Wilkes Central's opening drive. Whistle's blown. Looks like they're going to have to take a timeout. We'll take one along with them. The Carroll Leather Goods timeout for the Wilkes Central Eagles.
Again, we'd like to have special thanks tonight to the leaders of the tax sponsors of Ashe Memorial Hospital, Ashe County Cheese, Life Store Bank, Insurance, and Roten Insurance.
Colton Rear had the tackle.
Other sponsors tonight are Current Chiropractic, Ashe Pregnancy Care
It's
Center,
53. I called out Minerva.
Boone Family Funeral Home, Future Physical Therapy, WKSJ, GE, Mountaineer Golf Course, Skyline National Bank, River Caesars, Doty's Plumbing, Leviton, United Carolina West Wireless, Team Sports Outfitters, AED.
And back to the action. Wilkes Central heading up to the line, 6:51 on the first quarter clock. 2nd down and 6 from the 39-yard line for the Eagles. Noah McNeil under center, takes the snap, fakes the handoff. He's going to keep it again. Now he's going to pitch it to the outside. He's called to the push to the outside. He is going to get a first down near midfield. That was a good pitch there by the quarterback.
Yeah, the quarterback, McNeil, he originally he was watching the end there, and he kept it on the to the fullback. He kept it himself, and then whenever they played him, they did the pitch, and they got a good yardage out of it.
1st and 10 now for the Eagles from the 46-yard line here directly in front of us. Again, the sun is set here on Ashe County Stadium. Oh, looks like a false start. Yep, flag comes in. Everybody in the press box and stadium saw that one, so false start against the Eagles.
Yeah, 2 guys moving. I'm not sure what the mistake would have been. Maybe it was an extra a snap count on that, but that helps the Huskies. Now it puts a little bit pressure on them to get that yardage back. So hopefully we can get another stop right here and make them throw the ball.
1st down and 15 from the 41-yard line for the Eagles. Line up in the same formation. Fake toss. No, toss is out to the left side. Now Huskies all over. Picked up and slammed down there. That's 21. Luke Osborne with the big takedown.
Well, Luke Osborne's a state champion in wrestling, and last year I talked about, our linebackers being wrestlers and how good of tacklers they are. That looked a whole lot like last year, did it not?
That showed a great wrestling takedown right there by that young man linebacker. Great stop by the Huskies. Brings up 2nd and 13 from the 43. Kind of sending a message there early on with his takedown there, Osborne. Great tackle.
Yeah, when you hit somebody that hard, they think twice the next time they see 21.
Totally. Here we go, back under center, same formation for the Eagles. Snap taken. Quarterback keeps it. He slips up, and somebody slides underneath him there. 53, that's Colton Greer with the big tackle there again.
That's his 2nd tackle of the night. That'll be huge if we can get a couple of these younger guys in there to tackle. I'll tell you what, we're looking at third and 14. Look for the throw here. Wouldn't be surprised if we see the option again, but looks like we're keying on that now.
Totally. Here we go. Wilkes Central will remain in that same wing T formation, 1 receiver to each side. Quarterback under center. Look like movement again by the offensive line this time. That should back up the Eagles 5 more yards, James.
Yeah, that'll back them up another 5, so you're looking at 19 yards to go. I wouldn't be surprised to see the draw right here on 3rd down because we're going to be expecting a throw. I wouldn't be surprised to see the draw.
Maybe the same under center here by the quarterback. Takes a snap, fakes the handoff. He's looking to throw it. Got lots of pressure up the middle. He does get it away and caught at the 35-yard line by the receiver. He will get back to the almost the original line of scrimmage there to the 44, but we'll be still short down, 4th and 11.
Yeah, 4th and 11. Bridger with a really good tackle. I think they'll punt. In this situation, I would be doing that. Now, they do have some speed on that team, so, still expect to fake, but it's a good stop.
4th, and it looks like about 12, actually, from the 44-yard line. Wilkes Central is lined up to punt. Bridger Fairchild back at the 25-yard line to receive. Fumbled the kick, fumbled the snap. They'll just have to get on it. Huskies will take them down at the 31.
Yeah, you couldn't ask for anything better than that. You got the nerves going on both sides. That's their 2nd mistake. We've got good field position. Be nice to get up 16-0 right here.
Let's do it. Huskies will take over 1st and 10 from just outside the 30-yard line here. 4:04 left in the first quarter. Moving left to right. Peters back in looking for the signal call. Looks like we got, trying to get some more of these guys called out. Dedrick Carlton and Jackson Dillard here on the south side as the receivers here for the Huskies. Peters in the shotgun formation. Puts Dillard in motion, takes the snap. It's a handoff up the middle. Ooh. Looks like a yard gain there down to the 30. Riley Estes with his, I believe maybe first carry of the season there, ahead for 1 yard.
I tell you what, that's a good call because, the last series we threw the ball the majority of the time. We was trying to keep them a little off balance with the run. Looks like we got 2 guys in the backfield as well, so I would expect maybe a little play action or or maybe a screen again until they start cheating up on that, and then we'll throw one along the Graybill.
Looks like some confusion there by the Huskies offense. Fairchild looked to come off the field. Nobody was going on the field for him. Here we go, get set. 2 running backs beside Peters, 3 wide receivers. 2nd and 9, takes the snap. It's a handoff again to Estes. He's going to shoot up to the left side, going to get about 3 yards or so there down to the 26-yard line. Moving the ball ahead will bring up a 3rd down and 6 here for the Huskies.
Yeah, trying to establish a little bit of run game. That's good. I like that. 3rd and 6 to go. Let's see if we go Graybill or Bridger right here.
Peters in the shotgun formation with Estes beside him. 3 receivers here to the south side, 1 to the north. Calls for the snap, takes it, looks left, gets rid of it quick, throws it up deep. Oh, and just overthrown in the end zone. Looking to throw to number 13, Preston Edgell there. And pass falls incomplete, brings up 4th and 6. What are the Huskies going to do here?
Yeah, they're going to go for it. I mean, you're in a position to, 4th and 5 with the air raid offense. I'd be looking to throw. Or, we're going to throw. Probably a little bit of mesh action right here, a mesh route, I would think.
4 receivers, 2 to either side. Estes beside Bryce Peters, who again is making his quarterback debut here tonight in his junior season. He did throw some last year out of the backfield. Tosses it to the inside. Caught. Turned upfield by Edgell. Bounced to the inside from the 15-yard line all the way down to the 13-yard line by number 13. Great catch and run there by Edgell. Nice 13-yard gain on the play.
Yeah, Edgell, don't remember calling that name out much last year, and even if we even called it, but guess what? He's arrived, and, he's playing well.
Again, we're looking for new names and new talent here on both sides of the ball, and had some kids step up already. 1st and 10 from the 12-yard line. 3 receivers here to the south. Estes beside Peters, takes the snap. It is a handoff up the middle. He's going to find his way down to the 6-yard line. That's a nice 6-yard carry there by Estes again, trying to establish that run game. That'll come into play over the long run. Nice 6-yard scamper there by Riley.
Yeah, Riley, he's shifty. Looks like he's got some good field vision to find those holes. So, good run, good call. We're in good position.
Here we go, 2nd down and 4, just under 2 minutes now in the opening quarter. Huskies do some shifting to the north side. Bridger and Dedrick Carlton here to the south. Snap taken. Peters is looking to keep it. Goes up the middle. He's tripped up down to the 5, maybe a gain of 1 yard. Going to be 3rd down and about 4 yards to go for the Huskies here. They did mark them back at the 6. 1:20 and counting. Peters looking to the sideline for a play call. Preston Edgell, who's made a couple catches already, into the field on the north side where we have 3 receivers. Down to the south only Dedrick Carlton stands. Peters in the shotgun formation. 60 seconds left in the opening quarter. Snap taken. He looks ahead. He tosses it. It goes over the receiver's head. That was a little bit of a jammed area, I guess, over there.
Well, I think we faked out our on receivers with him stepping forwards like he was going to run. I don't think we was ready for that. It's a good thing it was thrown high because it may have been a pick 6 if we wasn't careful there. So we got sort of lucky there.
4th down and 4 now for the Huskies. 57 seconds on the clock. What's the play call going to be here? We got 2 receivers to each side. Jackson Dillard and Ian Grable here to the south side. Estes beside Peters under the shotgun formation. He moves. 17 in motion. Takes a snap. Looking at Graybill. Now looking back to Estes. The toss over. Just overthrows Riley coming out of the backfield. He was open. Good play call. Just a little long on the pass.
Yeah, that was incomplete. Just a little out of reach for Riley. The good thing is it's, just as good as a punt there. We're on the 6-yard line. Maybe we can get a turnover and get it back in the end zone.
They're always there for you. You're looking for something.
Huskies took the punt turnover down to the 6-yard line, failed to go from there. Wilkes Central will take over 1st and 10. Under center, snap taken, handoff up the middle. He's carrying a couple Huskies down. That was a good rush by that's a fullback we talked about in pregame.
Yeah, it is. He's stocky, he's strong, and he's got a good low base to him, and he's hard to bring down.
Nice 5-yard carry there. Caleb Blackburn again, a name we've called often already, with some tackles and as well made a great kickoff there on the opening kick. 20 seconds left in the opening quarter. Snap taken, quarterback tosses, it's on the ground. Huskies look like we might have picked it up. They're inside the 10. That's Dallas Miller. Let's see what happens. The referee looks like he's marking it like it's still Wilkes Central's ball.
I think we ended up getting the ball. Well, they'd reset the downs if we would have got the ball, so it must have been an incomplete pass. But looked like Dallas Miller picked it up and was about to head to the house. So 3rd down and 4.
Well, it was a toss, so I think it had to be a fumble. Maybe they just took it away from us coming out of the pile. 9 seconds, here we go. Under center, flag thrown before the snap. 3rd down and 5. What'll this do to the Eagles? False start against them. That'll back them up. 3rd and we're at the 12. They'll get their full 5-yard penalty.
Yeah.
So 3rd down and 8. They're going to mark them at the 7-yard line. So not quite the full 5.
I think it's on the 8.
And this again, 9 seconds on the opening quarter play clock. Wilkes Central under center. 3rd down and 8 now. After the penalty, drop back, pressure by the Huskies. They're going to take him down. Looks like it's in the end zone. They're going to be marked just outside, about the 1-yard line, maybe 1.5. James, great tackle and pressure there by the Huskies.
What's even better is 4th down. End of the quarter, we're going to be switching sides. This is a good time to pull your special teams over there and maybe decide if you're going to rush the punter and try to get a block, or they just dropped the ball on the punt. So I'd be putting some pressure on that punter if I was Coach Hampton right now, wouldn't you?
Sounds good. Let's heat up the pressure here on defense. Let's take a moment and heat up and cool down with the Scott brothers heating and cooling.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selections of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
And welcome back to Ashe County High School. The first quarter of the 24 season under our belt. James, feels good to be back in the saddle. So far, so good here for the Huskies. Got some bright spots. Got, obviously, as you're in with high school football early on, lots of things we'll be hoping to improve on and work on. But early on, first quarter felt pretty good for the Huskies overall.
Yeah, I think everything was in our favor that first quarter. If I had to grade a quarter for us, I would look at probably a or A minus as far as a grade would go. Look for us to attempt to try to block this punt because the punter just had dropped it the series before. So,
correct, he has. Here we go, set up at the 1 yard line. Now going left to right. Wilkes Central punting on 4th down and 14. He does catch the snap, gets the punt away. Wobbly punt, looks like it's going to land about the 34-yard line and bounce directly out of bounds there at the 35, James.
Yeah, that was a really good punt for a bad situation. He's at the back of the end zone, so you're looking at a 45-yard punt, considering he was at the back of the end zone and got a good bounce. We've got good field position anyway, so we're sitting at the 35, and, we're almost in the red zone.
Right, and again, we started last time from just outside the 30, drove it down to the 6, failed to get it in. Let's see how we do here on our third offensive possession. Peters under the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. It is a handoff to Estes. Not much running room there. Wilkes Central clogged those lanes. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, I think it's a -1 on that carry. So, I like the play calling, a little mixing it up. Graybill's back in the game. It'd be a good time to go to him deep, I would think. Wouldn't you think that, Kelly?
Yes, looks like a good time. Peters is getting the play call, but, yeah, I like it deep to Graybill here. See if we can bust this thing open and turn this good field position into something quick. Shotgun formation. Graybill to the north side by himself. Estes beside Peters. The Huskies look like they're going to take a timeout now. Again, here early season, maybe the play call came in from the coaches and they didn't like what they saw.
Yeah, I was looking at the formation. To me, it looked like it was going to be a pass based on where our halfback was set up. So, another thing that comes up to me is Graybill's out there by himself with a lot of yardage. Be a good time to call that little screen action to him that he can bust one open.
Definitely always like seeing that play in the Huskies' arsenal. We're going to take a timeout real quick with Carroll Leather Goods here at the Ashe County High School football opening game.
Wow, it's a little bit further out. I think they're throwing it there.
James, is this new, the little medical tent here by Ashe Memorial Hospital here on the Husky sideline? I've not noticed that before.
Yeah, I believe it's new. I've never noticed it either, so something new. That's good.
Yeah, pretty interesting. Looks like somebody getting worked on there inside the tent now. Here the Huskies go. Second down, snap taken by Peters. Drops back, got pressure on him. He gets rid of it up the middle, overthrows his receiver, and the Wilkes Central player knocked it down and unfortunately was not able to come up with the interception. But lots of pressure there under Peters, and he released it and went a little long.
Yeah, it was a good thing he went long because the two defenders got confused and one knocked it down, the other one had it picked, so we got a little lucky there. Looking at third down right now.
10:54 on the second quarter game clock. Huskies moving right to left. 3rd and 11 from the 36-yard line. Peters in the shotgun formation. Calls for the snap. It's taken. Again, a little pressure. Throws out to the left side. It's called by Edgel. Knocked out of bounds just at the 30-yard line. It's going to bring up about a 4th and 5.
4th and 5. We're on the 30. We're going to go for it. I tell you what, Edgel, he's got the last 3 receptions, and I'm very impressed with what I see with the young man.
Yeah, it looks like he's approaching 40 yards and catches tonight here for the Huskies. 4th down and 5 here from the 30-yard line. 10:48 on the opening clock. Important play to this game as the Huskies lead Wilkes Central 8-0. Offensive line set. Peters puts Bridger Fairchild in motion. Looks like a delay of game there. The 25-second clock ran out before we got the ball snapped. Unfortunate timing there will back us up to 4th and 10 now. We'll change the play call.
Yeah, that's something we don't need to have is these penalties that'll take it. It makes it hard for us to get the first down. So, new night, new season. Let's hopefully correct some of these mistakes.
Right again. Here we go. 4th and 10. Peters in the formation. Same formation. Puts Bridger Fairchild into motion. Takes the snap now. He's looking to the right side up to Graybill. Throws it before the break. And again, just a little strong there here to the north side.
Yeah, I think Graybill slipped a little bit, which hurt him on the route. To me, it's a pretty good throw. We just turn the ball over. Maybe we play good defense right here and get it right back. That's what we got to do.
So far, again, the defense has done well. That is a turnover for the Huskies on downs. 1st and 10 now, Wilkes Central moving left to right from the 35-yard line. 10:44 in the second quarter. Again, a really pretty large crowd here for the Huskies tonight on opening game night. All the stands in front of us seem to be filled. The student section looks like a good number. Quarterback keeper there for Wilkes Central. Jackson Dillard in on the tackle.
Yeah, I think we got a flag maybe, or there's some kind of flag on the field. A little miscommunication in the backfield with the running back and the quarterback. Managed to go our way, but I think it's going to be the Huskies got a personal foul, so negate that mistake of another mistake for us, and third penalty of the half.
Looks like I saw one of the referees signal like a face mask. He pulled down, reached his face and pulled down, so looked like it might have been a personal foul face mask. That'll move Wilkes Central across midfield to the 47-yard line, now 1st and 10, 10:33, and counting on the game clock.
Yeah, they're across midfield for first time.
Snap taken, quarterback draw back. He does look like a lefty. He's going to get rid of it. Big toss, wide open down the right side. That's caught by number 14. Bangs off a couple of Huskies down inside the 5-yard line. James, no flags. That was a really nice toss by the quarterback there. Wilkes Central in business.
Yeah, we called that one of the things to watch. Here's the play. We'll talk in a minute.
Wilkes Central quick up to the line here. They're going to try to press it in. Quarterback under center. He's just going to take it and dive ahead. And he does get into the end zone. Signaled by the downside referee, 10:08. And the Wilkes Central offense drives it into the end zone.
We called it earlier before the game started. We couldn't fall asleep back there on the run game. And that's exactly what happened right there. We was caught looking in the backfield, and next thing you know, they get that fade route and get down to the goal line. So one of the keys to the game, that just happened. So we've got to wake up and prevent those long passes.
Wilkes Central will get under center here to go for 2 after scoring the touchdown. Quarterback takes the snap. He puts it into the belly of 7, and he gets ripped down. Helmet comes off. That's 72, Caleb Blackburn, who, again, looks like he's ready to play some football this year, James.
Yeah, Caleb is a man on the team. He's been a person to watch for the last 3 years. He happened to get injured last year and didn't get to play, but he is one guy that you don't want to mess with, and that just showed right there. Number 7, the Williams kid, he's going to have to come out of the game at least one play because he lost his helmet.
Right. Last play there, his helmet popped off, so he will have to sit out. Huskies lead 8-6, 10:08 left in the second quarter. Huskies offense now will get the ball back. Let's see again. Early on, we talked about Peter's poise in the first quarter. Here in the opening drive of the second quarter, we seem to have maybe lost some aspects, or really need to get back to a little bit different play calling, maybe to make him feel comfortable.
Yeah, I'd like to see us go back to the little dinks and dunks that if you will, on the passing game. Get the short passes really brought us up the field, and that's what I'd like to see.
Kickoff taken by Dillard at the 28-yard line. He gets a block, cuts up field, 40, 45. Great return there by Jackson Dillard to the 48-yard line here for the Huskies.
Yeah, Jackson with a good run, a lot of good blocking up front to break that open. We've got good field position. We need to take the ball down and get some points up right here.
I agree. 10:02 now, 1st and 10 for the Huskies on the 47-yard line. One receiver to the south side, 3 to the north. Estes beside Peters in the formation. Puts Bridger Fairchild in motion. He circles back around. The quarterback takes the snap, and he will take the handoff. Makes a juke move, 45-50. Makes another juke, 45. He is down to the 36-yard line. That is a 17-yard carry for Bridger Fairchild.
Bridger being a senior, he feels comfortable out there with the ball. I hope to see him get the ball more tonight. That was huge. That might help us break it open a little bit with that run.
1st and 10 from the 36-yard line. Peters looking to the sideline for the play call. Bridger Fairchild down here on the south side by himself. 3 receivers to the north side. Peters stands about 6 yards deep in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it, a quick toss to Bridger Fairchild. Flag comes in. The Wilkes Central defense is there to stuff it regardless, but there is a flag on the opposite side.
Yeah, that's going to be on Bridger. I think he either held or had a block in the back. Not Bridger, but our receiver blocking for Bridger. I think it's either a hold or a block in the back. It's coming back, though.
Ineligible player downfield penalty called against the Huskies.
Well, the officials are still conferring, but it looks like they have called an ineligible receiver downfield. Push them back 5 yards. 1st and 15 now from the 41-yard line.
1st and 15, our playbook's wide open. Like to see a screen pass here, but we'll see what happens. Looks like Graybill's moving to the other side, so change of play in the middle of the action.
13 seconds on the play clock. Peters up to the line to make his call. 10 seconds on the play clock. Here we go, getting set. One of the officials blows the whistle, and they're going to confer again here.
They declined the penalty, so they're going to take the down.
Okay, so they're going to move the ball back up. Will be 2nd down and 10. They declined the penalty. So 2nd and 10 from the 36-yard line. Interesting there. They moved the ball back, and then the other coach told him he declined the penalty, so they moved it back forward. 9:23. Peters under the shotgun. Peters in the shotgun formation. Lots of motion again, switching sides. 13 seconds on the play clock. Peters takes a snap. Fake handoff. Throws it to Bridger. Fairchild on the inside. Cuts up. He will get to the 31-yard line before being taken down. Looks like about a 5-yard gain. Brings up 3rd and maybe 6 there for the Huskies.
Yeah, 3rd and 6. Bridger on the little bubble inside screen, I guess you would call it, and we're looking at 3rd and 6 right now.
3rd and 6, 8:50 on the 2nd quarter clock. Wilkes Central showing pressure. Peters takes the snap. They're bringing pressure. Here they go. He steps up in the pocket, throws it out to the left side. Fairchild comes back to the 20, makes a great catch. That'll be a nice first down toss from Peters to Fairchild. Nice 12-yard gain there for the first down.
Yeah, it's good to see Bridger getting going. He reminds me of a all-purpose type of running back slash slot guy, and he can run the ball. He's got real quick feet, make good cuts, and his routes are really well.
Right, smart kid, nice young man. Enjoy watching him play football here as he is starting his senior season tonight. Peters in the shotgun formation, takes it, looks to the outside. He's aiming for Graybill, thrown way outside, and he comes back and catches it. Nice, looks like 7-yard gain there by the Huskies.
Yeah, beautiful pass by Bryce. Graybill with a good route. Come back to the ball. If you're going to be a good receiver, you got to have those skills to come back to the ball and catch it. 2nd and 3, we can do about anything we want to at a 2nd and 3. You can pass, you can run, whatever you want to do, and we're sitting in good situation in the red zone.
7:44 now on the first half clock. Peters in the shotgun formation. 3 receivers here to the south side, 1 to the north. He takes the snap, looks up top, throws to Graybill. He's got it for the catch inside the 10. Going to be thrown out of bounds, but it is going to be a Husky first down. Looks like they're going to mark him out about the 6 or 7-yard line, James.
Yeah, it's about a 9-yard reception. 1st and goal. If you're going to play off Graybill like that, we'll go to him all night long. And Graybill can run. He's a big kid. He's about 6'4", hard to bring down. So it could be a long night for the Eagles secondary.
Luke Osborne comes onto the field now to be in the backfield alongside Estes. Graybill checks himself out here on the sideline for this 1st and goal. Snap, taken, handoff up the right side. Looks like it was handed to Estes. He gains a couple yards maybe there, or maybe 1 yard down to the 6. I'm not sure.
Yeah, I think it's the line of scrimmage. I think Bryce should have kept it there. That end played the run. If he'd have kept it, he'd have walked in the end zone.
Now we got 2 receivers to either side. Peters in the shotgun formation with just Estes beside him. Wilkes Central again showing pressure. Snap taken. They're bringing it. Peters flushed out. He gets out to the right side. It's open. He's looking ahead. He makes a spin move. Taken down inside the 5. Looks like he's taken down inside the 5. Chase Brown made the tackle. He's right at the 5. 3rd and goal. 6.5 minutes left here in the 2nd quarter. Peters and the Huskies looking to score here and push their advantage up. They lead 8-6. Looking to the sideline for the play call. 20 seconds on the game clock. Peters giving the play to his guys. 10 seconds on the game clock. 7, 6. He sets his motion, puts his man in motion. 3 seconds, 2 seconds. Takes a snap at 1. Looks to the left side, back to the right. Tosses it up. It's caught. That's going to walk in for a touchdown. Great play call there by the Huskies. That's 17, Jackson Dillard on the touchdown. Nice catch there by Jackson Dillard.
Yeah, Dillard with the I like the play call. Everybody was focused on Graybill. They thought it was going to be a little toss back to Graybill, and they went to Dillard, and we get the 6 points.
We'll take a look at that drive summary momentarily. The Huskies are going to line up and go for 2. Puts his backfield man in motion. Estes takes the snap, looks to the right. Open in the backfield. That's caught and tossed. He and Graybill with the 2-point conversion. Let's take a look at both of those on the Greens Excavating replay.
For the Huskies, just under 6 minutes play in the first half.
4.5 minutes.
Great drive there by the Huskies. James, let's take a look at it on the Randy Marion Ford drive summary.
Yeah, I'm looking in 9 plays, 4.5 minutes. A little bit of run, a little bit of pass, and finally, a little trickery at the end there that gets us in the end zone. So we're up 16-6.
16-6, 5:53 on the second quarter. Thanking our sponsors tonight for allowing us to be on the air. That's Carroll Leather Goods, Scott Brothers Heating and Air, Dr. Pepper, Randy Marion Ford, and Greens Excavating. Huskies lining up to kick at the 40-yard line. They'll be kicking right to left. Again, this will be the second kickoff we've seen from this young man, Caleb Blackburn. His first one, he booted through the end zone. Wilkes Central is back their guys up to the 5. Let's see how this kick goes here, James. Another big high boot caught by the Wilkes Central at the 5-yard line. He runs it straight ahead. He's staying straight ahead and all the way to the 34, 33-yard line before he's hit by a host of Huskies.
Great kickoff. If you got a good in high school football, if you got somebody that can kick the ball deep, that's another aspect to your game. We always said it was a weapon. So that was a beautiful kick.
Definitely helping us with the advantage on starting position tonight. The Huskies have started multiple times in their own territory, and Wilkes Central has been back a couple times based on the kicker's leg here. Wilkes Central 1st and 10 from the 34-yard line. Under center, hands off to the fullback up the middle. Another flag on the play. Looks like he gained a couple yards, James, but something's happened.
Yeah, I think that's on the Eagles. I'm not sure what the call is, but that's in the hold. Yep, it's a hold. You look like it was in the hold area, so that is exactly what it is, Kelly. So that helps us defensively. It's going to probably put them at 1st and 20 now.
Looks like they are going to back them up all the way to the 27-yard line. So it will be about a 1st and 17.
Oh, it's from the play.
Yeah, from the middle of the play where it happened, right? So it's 1st and 17, it looks like. Eagles take the snap. He's rolling to the right. Left-handed quarterback throws back across his body. Bridger Fairchild lays the hit there and takes him out at the 30-yard line after a short 3-yard gain.
Bridger, he's short in stature, but he's big in heart. And, to be the size he is, he can hit like he's a 6'2", 250-pound linebacker. So, good play by the defense. They just gained a minimal on the throw there.
2nd down now and 13 for the Eagle offense. 5:24 left in the quarter. He goes under center again. Same formation as all night. Takes the handoff over to the left side. Quarterback keeps it. He's moving out to the left side. Huskies are all over that. Nowhere to go, James.
Yeah, I like to see that we're containing that option in that run game. 3rd and 10. What will Wilkes Central do here? Wouldn't be surprised. Another throw down the yard, down with the fade with the long yardage. So our safeties really need to be paying attention to that. we're playing good defensively, and that's what we need.
Good defense so far here by the Huskies. Tackling linebackers. 4:44 on the game clock. Under center, Wilkes Central, long third down. Snap taken. He's going to pitch it out to the right side. He's got a lot of blockers ahead. He's at the 40, cuts outside. 45 still in bounds at the 50. Ball's on the ground. Huskies are jumping on it, but it looks like he was out of bounds maybe before he dropped the ball.
He was, where we're looking right down on top of it, his foot did go out. Unfortunately, it went out before he fumbled the ball, so a first down. That was a good play call by the coach over there at Wilkes Central with the toss.
Big toss sweep. It looked like lots of blockers ahead. They knocked the Huskies out of the way, and then he made a good cut when he got near the midfield to turn it ahead. It is 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. 4:32 here in the first half. Huskies defense looks so good. Looks good so far. Let's see if they can get a stuff here against the Eagles. Quarterback takes the snap, fakes the handoff. No, he hands it off to the running back, but he's taken down in the backfield. Looks like 57.
56. Parker Blevins with the tackle. We called that name out a lot last year on the defensive line, so it's good to see Parker in the play right there.
Great position for him. He was in the backfield. Nice 2-yard loss, brings up 2nd and 12. Just shy of midfield. Same setup as all night. One receiver to each side. 3 running backs. One's thrown in motion. A flag's tossed. Looks like the offside official saw something he didn't like. Don't know if it was offsides or motion.
Yeah, offsides on our end on the other side. So trying to see who that is. Looks like Cole Treva was offsides.
Penalty there against the Huskies pushes the Eagles back to the 44-yard line.
Tell who that is.
2nd down and 7 now for the Eagles. Quarterback Noah McNeil back under center. Takes the snap. He's keeping it up to the right side. 35-30. He is taken down there in the open field. That looks like maybe Bridger on the tackle or who? 21, Luke Osborne.
Yeah, Luke Osborne.
Luke Osborne again there with the open field tackle. Wilkes Central was moving the ball fast there with the quarterback keeper 3:17 and counting. 1st and 10 from the 30-yard line. Big 3 minutes here for the Huskies defense. Try to get a stop, keep them out of the end zone.
Yeah, there's a lot of misdirection with this running game, and our linebackers have got to, contain, and here we go.
Quarterback under center, puts his man in motion down the south side. Quarterback snap, handoff up the middle of that fullback. He pals ahead all the way down to the 15-yard line, James. 15-yard run by the fullback. That's just in-your-face, smash-mouth football.
Yeah, that's too many yards. Arm tackling will not bring that kid down. We're going to have to, wrap him up, put a body on him, and Wilkes Central's got a good little drive going on right now, so they're liable to put the ball in, and hopefully we'll tighten things up and have the stop.
Here we go, 1st and 10 from the 15-yard line. 2.5 minutes left in the quarter. Smith under center. McNeil under center. To the left side. That's Bridger Fairchild with the open field takedown. He took the quarterback down after about no gain there. Good open field tackle by Bridger there against Noah McNeil.
Yeah, Bridger's making as hard of tackles as anybody on the field tonight, and he was all over that keeper right there. The quarterback can run the ball. Personally, if I'm a Wilkes Central coach, I'm giving it to that fullback. He's just been eating it up in the middle. Look for that to happen this time.
He has been hard for us to stop. 2nd and just inside the 10 yards to go. Snap taken. Quarterback tosses it out to the right side again. We got some Huskies defenders over here, but they're getting blocked out. They are taken down at about the 8-yard line. 56. That's Parker Blevins again with a nice tackle. 1.5 minutes left here in the quarter. Clock continues to roll. It is 3rd down and 3. Looks like confusion for Wilkes Central. They are resetting their squad. 3rd down and 3. McNeil under center, takes the handoff, hands it to the fullback. Like we talked about, he plows ahead. He's still going. Defenders pushing, offensive line pushing. Looks like they're going to mark him down around the 2 or 3 yard line, be 1st and goal for the Eagles.
Yeah, he got about, I would say about 4 or 5 yards, enough to get the 1st down. We're looking at 1st and goal, about the 3 yard line. Personally, I think it's going to the fullback. And then if we stop that, it'll be a keeper for the quarterback. But we've got to lock it down right now, Kelly.
Here we go, 1st and goal for the Eagles. Again, tough offensive team to play. Here this close to the end zone with that fullback. Quarterback under center, 45 seconds on the game clock, 10 on the play clock. He leans down, takes a snap, fake, hands off. He's going to keep it. There was nobody where he was faking, and he keeps it right up the middle to the right side, punches it in for a touchdown.
I don't think that was by design, but it worked out. We're looking at 16-12. More likely they'll go for 2. We've got to stop these runs. It'll wear a defense down quickly if we don't stop a lot of that.
It looks like a timeout taken by Wilkes Central. We'll take one with them. Carroll Leather Goods timeout with 39 seconds left here in the first half.
There was a guy doing community service last night. They don't do like they did. They do like direct orders. Like if you're running the rodeo and you championship yet, Texas would not see Carroll Leather Goods and have the rodeo brand or whatever. He seemed like he was doing pretty good. His truck was looking pretty good.
And welcome back to Ashe County High School. Opening night here of the 24 football season, hosting non-conference foe Wilkes Central. 16-12. Wilkes Central has just punched it in. Going to attempt to go for 2 points with 39 seconds here on the clock. Looks like they'll get the ball at about the 3 yard line for their 2-point attempt. Fullback number 7 behind number 8, who lines up for the first time in a little shotgun formation. Calls for the snap, takes it, looks quickly to his left. Pressure by the Huskies, going to throw it away. And he's open, but he drops it. Okay, Huskies get a little break there. No catch there on the opposite side. He was wide open. 16-12, Huskies lead with 39 seconds left. And 2 timeouts. Maybe we can try to go for something here depending on how the kickoff goes, James.
Yeah, we got. First of all, we got lucky there. He dropped the ball. It's right in his hands. But you're right. 39 seconds left with our quarterback and we got 3 guys that have showed that they can play tonight in the passing game. I would like to see us attempt to throw it downfield. We might just settle to go to halftime too.
Right, early on in the season, you're just trying to get through the game. We got we didn't talk about this pregame, but a kind of a small squad here at the high school level. I think only 25 guys on the roster, and talked to Coach Piscopo today, and 3 or 4 of those guys are out injured. So again, we got to stay healthy, and so that may come into play when you're making some of these decisions here to end a quarter.
Yeah, you're correct. That's a good call, Kelly. I think a lot of it has to do where we have the ball on the, our field of position. So let's see what happens and see who's right and who's wrong.
Go from there. Here we go. Wilkes Central going to kick off left to right. Bridger Fairchild at about the 12-yard line to take the kick. Referee blows the whistle. Here we go. Kick is in the air. It's a good kick. Fairchild's going to catch it about the 15-yard line. Runs straight ahead, gets a couple blockers, shifts to the right, taken down around the 29-yard line. Bridger Fairchild now 32 seconds from the 29-yard line, James.
Yeah, that was a pretty good run back, a good kick. I think Bridger got about 10 to 12 yards on the return. Let's see what happens.
Here we go. It's a big call right here. You'll kind of know what the Huskies offense plans to do. Peters in the shotgun formation. 3 people. Looks like referee's going to blow the whistle. Another timeout taken by Wilkes Central. That'll be their 3rd and final timeout here of the first half. We'll take it with them. McCarroll Leather Goods timeout.
We caught him off guard there. Asleep. They had to call a timeout. Well, I think it was seen what we lined up in the twins.
And here we go, getting back to the action. James, I just look around here, and again, a huge crowd, I feel like, tonight for the Huskies opening crowd. The players are really going to enjoy looking up at the stands and seeing all the support from their classmates in the community here.
Yeah, it's good to see the community come out and support the Huskies team. Wilkes Central brought a pretty good-sized crowd, too. So we got a lot of people. Hopefully have a lot of concession stands and try to make some of this money back.
Yes, sir, I like it. Here we go. 1st and 10, 32 seconds. Peters in the shotgun formation. Snap taken. He drops back, crossing across the middle. Graybill, he's hit immediately when he catches it and thrown down at the 32-yard line. Looks like the Huskies are content maybe to let this clock run. 20 seconds. We got 2 timeouts. It doesn't look like we're interested in stopping it, but we are going to rush up to the line. 14, 12. Peters takes the snap. He's looking ahead. He's to the right side, got plenty of time. He's going to take off running and step out of bounds at about the 33, 34-yard line. 4 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, good run by Peterson. I didn't see nobody long, so everybody was covered. It'd be a good time just to take a chance and throw one long right here.
Right, all the guys receivers are coming back to the line. Taking a deep breath after sprinting around there for a few seconds. They're going to take their breather. 20 seconds on the play clock, 4.2 on the game clock. Huskies lead 16-12. 3rd down. Peters in the shotgun formation. He takes the snap, fakes the handoff, throws it to Bridger Fairchild, cutting across the middle. He's got a couple blockers. Time will expire there as Bridger gets up to the 39-yard line. A 6-yard game to end the half. Huskies lead 16-12. Interesting and solid first half. James, we'll take a little break here and then come back and talk about some of this before we start the second half. Offenses are heating up. Let's cool down with the Scott Brothers Heating and Air cooling break.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. Now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga, we are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selection of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
And welcome back to Ashe County High School. Opening half of the Huskies season went 16 points for the Huskies, 12 for the guest Wilkes Central. James and I were just looking at some scores around the area. Watauga leads their road game 14-0. Cherryville's up 20-0 over Avery. Surrey Central has hung 35 up against Allegheny, 35-0. Let's take a look here. Freedom is leading 21-13 at the half against Bunker Hill. Hickory and High Brighton, it's 42-0 there. Hickory leading over High Brighton in the opening night here of football. And Mount Airy and North Surrey got a good game going there. Mount Airy 29, North Surrey 14. That looks like an interesting game there. I know we host Mount Airy this year. Great squad they've had down there, a couple state championships, and we saw them last year, and they were a really solid squad, one of the best we'd seen.
Yeah, I've been in college, high school football, not college, high school football since 2014, and that Mount Airy team from last year is probably the best team that I've seen personally. Watauga was pretty good too, but we talked about it last year. Mount Airy probably could give Watauga a run for their money, and Mount Airy did lose some key players. It looks like they're going to win the game, but they're not. They're not Superman this year. So,
sorry to interrupt you. Did they lose their head coach? Did Mount Airy's head coach go elsewhere in the conference or in the area?
Yeah, J.K. Adkins went from Mount Airy to Freedom. So he was formerly at East Wilkes as well, and that East Wilkes team, he was there, made some deep runs in the playoffs. So Freedom's going to be better. Mount Airy comes up here in a couple weeks, and hopefully Ashe, if we can tackle like we have tonight, and in our passing games on spot, we might be able to hang with them this time around.
Great, very cool. Yeah, so we're excited about that. So we mentioned some other teams. I was talking to Piscopo today, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but they told me there was a schedule change. So Asheville Christian dropped a lot of their games based on they didn't have enough players, it sounds like. So we're going to go over to Johnson City and play the Longhorns. Oh, Johnson County. Yeah,
Johnson County. Rick Wilson's the head coach down there. He coached with me down at North Wilkes High School. He's a fine person. He's from Watauga County, actually. He played on the state championship team when he was in high school. Very good defensive coach. He'll probably run the 3-4 on us. Probably bring a heat quite a bit. Look for the spread in that offense as well.
Yeah, I believe that's our 5th game of the year or so, but it was interesting to me to find a change and us to go kind of out of the state and play against another non-conference foe there. 16-12, 12 minutes here on the game clock. We got a second half of game action to go here. Huskies will be kicking off. They're looking for a football. Here comes the ball boy hustling onto the field. Wilkes Central moving left to right. Got both their guys back inside the 10-yard line. Again, Caleb Blackburn has been super impressive here with his kicks. Tonight, 2 great kicks, one through the end zone. The other one was caught well inside the 10-yard line, and Huskies defense stuffed it on the run. Let's see what he does right here. Sets the ball up, takes 2 big steps back, 1 to the left. Huskies set. Second half action underway. You hear the whistle. 2 steps up and another big boot, another nice kick, a little shorter, caught on the run at the 11-yard line. Wilkes Central runs straight ahead, and he slips through a line, 35-40. He's to the outside and got tripped up by that turf monster, I guess, James.
It looked like he maybe tripped over number 6 as well, so give the tackle to number 6 for Wilkes Central. Caught a break because he was gone.
Yeah, looks like he got hit there in the initial contact, but he slid out of that thing and turned to the right and was off to the races and got tripped up. Huskies will take it 1st and 10, 42-yard line. Wilkes Central, again, has been in this wing T formation all night. One receiver at each side. They've made a couple of throws, but it's been mostly the running game by the quarterback and the fullback.
Yeah, that's the two weapons they have, and we talked about that earlier. You know, that was the two we had to watch out for. So 1st and 10, here we go.
Thanks for joining us on the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. Quarterback takes the snap, rolls out to the left, pressure. He throws it up in the air again. Bridger Fairchild sees it. He intercepts it at the 30. Going the other way to the 50. He's midfield. He gets pushed. He's still on his feet. 40, 35, 30. Turns it to the outside. He's getting some blockers. 20-yard line, finally taken down. Exciting run and catch there by Bridger Fairchild.
A little deja vu from last year, Kelly, with Bridger making those interceptions and long runs. I thought he was going to get it back for the touchdown. Big play, puts us within the 18. That's red zone territory. We have to capitalize on this now, you know.
I was going to make that same comment, James. We've got to capitalize on this after a great interception and run back there by Bridger Fairchild. 11:32 on the third quarter clock. Four receivers to the north, one to the south side. Peters in shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Looks here to the left side on the lone receiver. Pitch and catch. That's caught by 19. I'm sorry, it's hard to see some of these silver numbers here at night. That was Preston Edgell with the catch down to the 5-yard line, 1st and goal. Great pitch and catch there by Peters to Preston Edgell. Peters in the shotgun formation. Puts 2 men in motion, flips them to the opposite side. One of the referees has blown his whistle, alerted Wilkes Central something. They're going to reset the play clock. And here we go. Game clock in motion. Peters in the shotgun formation. It's going to switch him again to the right side. Puts a man in motion now back to the left. Another man in motion. Pitches. Quarterback keeper faked straight up the middle. That looks like a hard run by Peters into the end zone for a Huskies touchdown.
That was a 5-yard touchdown, one play. Good call, good blocking up front. That was a big hole to run through. A little misdirection that helped that out. But Bryce, it seems like he's the running quarterback that we didn't really have that much of last year, and he's doing that this year. So that'll open up a lot of things.
Very nice, good call there, James. Huskies lead 22-12. Lots of 2-point conversions attempts in high school football. We've not had a point after kick tonight, and we're going for another 2-point conversion. Toss to Bridger Fairchild to the right side, and he sprints over there and dives it over the pylon. 2-point conversion good. Huskies lead 24-12. Let's take a look at those instant replays on the Greens Excavating instant replay. And let's hear from the Randy Marion Ford drive summary, James. After that Bridger Fairchild interception and return down to the 18-yard line.
Yeah, 2 plays, 18 yards, and finish it off with a 2-point conversion with Bridger. That really helps us, our momentum, to maybe pull away right here.
Right, so we started the second half up 16-12, and we're kicking off. Less than a minute later, we have taken the ball and put 8 points on the board, leading 24-12. 11:03 now on the game clock. 72, Caleb Blackburn setting the ball up again. The 40-yard line, going to kick it right to left. He is setting the troops, waiting on the official word. Got the sound there. 2 steps, and he has kicked it again. Another great kick up the middle. That one's going to land and go in the end zone. James, that's going to be a weapon for us if this young man can do that this year, putting our opponents in tough field positions.
In high school football, if you can have people start their drives inside the 20, that just helps you defensively. Makes teams have to march down the field and eats a lot of clock up, especially if you're up like we are. And the Eagles show they're going to run the ball, so they may have to start throwing a little bit now.
1st and 10 from the 20-yard line again after the great kickoff there by Blackburn. Noah McNeil under center takes a snap, handoff up the middle of the fullback. He's shooting out the middle. Not only is he tough to tackle, he's got a little speed to him. James, he shot all the way up to the 44-yard line, 24-yard carry.
Yeah, he's built like a brick house. I mean, he is just stocky, fast, strong, low-based. I don't know what happened to our linebackers there, but our safeties had to make the saving tackle, or they'd have had 6 up.
Right, and again, we talked about it early on. The linebacker position is going to be key. We lost 2 guys last year that led the conference, I believe, in tackles. Both of those guys had great seasons. Quarterback takes a snap. It's fumbled. It's on the ground. Huskies look like we may take advantage of another missed opportunity by Wilkes Central. Quarterback was a little confused, tried to hand it off, handed it, hit the ground. Not sure which Husky came up with it, but one of them did for the turnover.
When it rains, it pours, and that's what it's doing for Wilkes Central. I can see the Charlie Brown cloud over there at sideline right now. So hopefully, we'll capitalize on this and, start controlling tempo, which we've been doing, and just keep it chugging along.
Here we go. 10:33 on the third quarter clock. 1st and 10 from the 41-yard line. Officials, again, are going to blow this dead before we get started. And looks like a timeout. Wilkes Central, they're not afraid to use those. They get 6 a game. This is their 4th one, their first of the second half. We'll take it with them on a Carroll Leather Goods timeout.
Sponsors, those are Ashe Memorial Hospital, Ashe County Cheese, Livestock Bank and Insurance, and the Road Insurance.
And welcome back to the game action here at Ashe County High School. Be 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Wilkes Central called the timeout there after their second turnover in a row on the second half here. They started with an interception and then a fumble. See if the Huskies can capitalize once again. Referees clear out of the area. Blow the whistle. Peters ready for the snap. He takes the snap, rolls to his right. Still got it, looking to get rid of it. Tosses it over the head. Looks like he was looking for Bridger Fairchild. Just lofted it a little too far and to the right.
Yeah, Bridger was, the ball was thrown on the opposite shoulder that Bridger was looking. So it's a safe pass, actually. It went out of bounds. I seen Graybill was open over the middle, but Bryce was running to his right. So that'd be a hard throw to make. We just reset and try it again.
Here we go, 2nd and 10, 10:26 now on the clock. Looks like some kind of, we're going to get a penalty there. I didn't see a penalty flag, but they've marked us back 10 yards. Looks like 1st and 20. So again, 1st and 20 for the Huskies. Peters takes a shotgun snap, looks out to the right, throws. Looks like it was called. Not sure if they're going to mark him inbounds or out of bounds. That was Graybill. Looks like they gave him the catch. Not a long game, but gain of 2 yards.
Yeah, I think it's 2.
Second 18 from the other 49 now, just across midfield. Snap taking Peters, looks to get rid of it up the right side. A lot of hand contact there, looking for number 7, Graybill, but just overthrown.
Yeah, I thought that was a touchdown. There was some hand action going on Graybill and slowed him up because he had the kid beat. I guess the referees missed that one, but it looked like he was holding him some, don't it to you?
It looked like there was lots of hand play going on over there up the sideline. Nonetheless, 3rd and 18 here for the Huskies offense. Shotgun formation. He splits 3 receivers farther to the north, 2 receivers here to the south. He's alone in the backfield. Takes a snap. 2-step drop. Gets rid of it up the middle. He's got a man. Jackson Dillard caught at the 30. All the way down to the 20-yard line before he gets taken down by the Eagles defense.
Jackson Dillard, he brings that ball all the way up to the 19-yard line. That's good for a first down and some.
Nice toss and catch there by Peters. 2-step drop right up the middle. Dillard was wide open. And Jackson Dillard is having a nice game tonight with a couple catches here on the Huskies offense. 1st and 10 from the 19-yard line. Estes put in motion. Peters takes the snap, fakes it to the right. Quarterback keeper up the middle. He slides through, gains a couple yards. Maybe down to the just outside the 15-yard line.
Dillard's playing in the slot. He'd be a good tight end in my opinion. They sent him out of the slot. Must have been a blown coverage for that play that we got that 32-yard pass.
Yeah, he found himself wide open up the middle, made the catch and run. Here we go, 2 receivers in the backfield now with Peters. He's looking to the side, takes the call, snaps it, hands it off to 21. He lays the head. That's Luke Osborne driving it ahead down to close to the 9-yard line. Should be a first down there for the Huskies. Looks like they're gonna check that. It's real close, if not over the line there, James. Looks like they are gonna blow it dead, maybe. Looks like an injury on the field, so they are going to bring the teams to the sideline. It does look like they gave him the first down there. Let's take a moment here while the Wilkes Central player's down.
Well, I looked them up to see if they had a more intelligent place to put the cord. Nope, that's the only. There's no upgraded option on either one. I looked them up. Well, their website looked like it was made by a high school website class. I mean, it was not a multi-million-dollar company, that's for sure. Yeah, whoever makes that decision.
Looks like the injured player has made it to his feet. Glad to see that young man walk off the field there on his own power. Maybe he'll get a little medicine and sideline adjustment and be able to join us back here in the contest.
Yeah, Luke Osborne is a load. Looks like he's a downhill runner, which that's what we need. We need a little power to run, and with Estes and Bridger with the quickness, so good play.
Here we go, 1st and goal for the Huskies from the 9-yard line. Peters puts Dillard in motion, takes the snap, looks to the right side, caught by Graybill. He steps inside one man, spin moves down to the 5-yard line. 4-yard gain there by Graybill. Just being a big, tall target, taking the ball and moving forward.
Yeah, I was waiting for the screen to be ran tonight, and Graybill, you know, he's a big kid, and looked like we wasn't going to have nothing. He made nothing into 4 yards. So good play call, gets a little closer to the end zone. We got 2nd and goal, about the 6-yard line. So let's see if we can get it in.
Here we go, 8:16 on the clock here in the 3rd quarter. Peters in the shotgun formation once again. Puts Dillard in motion, takes the snap, looks to the left, quick toss. Ball hits the ground. That's going to be incomplete. Was all behind the line of scrimmage, but it was definitely a passing attempt. So in high school, that's just an incomplete pass.
Yeah, we got lucky that wasn't a fumble. So evidently he threw it in forward progress, incomplete. We're looking at third down and looks like about the 5 or 6 yard line. We'll see what we're going to call.
Third down and goal here, 8:01 on the clock. Huskies lead 24-12, hosting the Wilkes Central Eagles tonight in the home opener. Shotgun formation, take the snap. Peters throws to the right side. It's a bullet. It's caught. Officials marking him back at the 1. He was in the end zone when he caught it. It looked like to us up here, James.
Yeah, I agree. I think he was inside the end zone. They've marked it. Looks like on the 2 yard line, so 1 yard line maybe. It should be on the goal line, if anything. That should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, I believe he was in the end zone when he caught that, falling backwards towards the field of play. But nonetheless, in my opinion, you catch the ball that way, that's a touchdown. But they've marked him all the way at the 2, so it will be 4th and goal from the 2. Peters in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. He's going to run it up to the right side. He sidesteps 1, gets hit. I don't believe he got in, James. They walled him. They're right at the end zone.
They did. It's a good play call, but we just couldn't get in. The good thing is they got to go 99 yards now, and the way they've been turning the ball over, hopefully we can get it right back.
Totally. Here we go, 1st and 10. Wilkes Central will take over at the 1 yard line. Again, we find ourselves in the red zone and come out empty. We still had some points on the board, but we have left a few off the board tonight as well. Again, first game of the season. Lots of good things we're seeing here out of the Husky team. 7:04. 1st and 10 for Wilkes Central. How are they going to get out of this jam? They're going to run the ball up the middle with the fullback. Spreading out the offense here. 3 receivers. Quarterback takes a snap, and he just falls ahead to about the 5 yard line. James, that was pretty smart to get them some room back there.
Yeah, I mean, you spread them out, try to get a 5-on-4, 5-on-5 matchup, and just give you some room.
Under 7 minutes now. Wilkes Central at the 5 yard line will be 2nd down and 6. Quarterback Noah McNeil looking to the sideline, getting his play call. 20 seconds on the play clock. Wilkes Central approaches the line, 5 seconds on the play clock. Takes a snap. He's hitting the backfield, thrown down. That's a Huskies defender there. 72. That's big Caleb Blackburn with a great tackle in the backfield. He lost his helmet. So as you mentioned earlier, he's trotting off the field. Going to have to sit out of play there because his helmet came off.
Yeah, good play by Caleb. He sniffed that out really fast. We got 3rd and 7. Look for the fullback to get it, I believe.
Yeah, he's usually who they call on at this time. And, again, we got one of our big D linemen who had to come off the field there due to losing his helmet on that play. McNeil under center. He approaches the line, takes a snap. He's looking to just get a couple yards again. They were really kind of giving up on this possession. It looked like just ran it 1 yard up, and they're going to bring the punt team on. 4th and a couple yards. Wilkes Central going to punt it out of their end zone again.
Yeah, I think that's Parker Blevins on the tackle there. I don't understand the play call either. Your best runner is your fullback. But, it helped us out, so they're punting from their end zone.
Wilkes Central punter lined up halfway in the back of the end zone. He takes the snap, gets a kickoff. Not a bad kick, not a lot of movement to it, like a knuckleball. Caught at the 31-yard line by Bridger Fairchild. So, again, we're starting in our own territory, plus 19 yards. Here we're setting ourselves up pretty well to get some more points if we can push the offensive possession here.
Yeah, we've had a lot of opportunities on their side of the field. We've got to capitalize on some of these drives.
4:54 now here in the third quarter. 1st and 10 from the 31-yard line. Peters calls for the snap. He takes it. Hands off to Estes, and he's thrown down immediately. They were in the backfield before the Huskies were. That's going to be for no gain.
That's brought down by number 33, Adam Gregory.
I'd like to see Luke Osborne come into the game and let him try to run it at least one time. Last time he had a big yardage gain, it'd be good to see him come in. Look for a little tunnel screen for Bridger or somebody right now.
Peters in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to either side. Snap taken. 2-step drop. He's looking to get rid of it. Throws it deep across the middle. There's got to be a flag. He's pulling him down all over. Pass intended for 13 Edgel, and he was just pulled down by the central defender.
Well, that's as good as a reception there. We're going to, in high school football, they're not going to put it on the goal line, but they'll give a 10-yard gain. So safe play it was a smart play by Wilkes Central by making that type of play, because it was going to be a touchdown. So you're looking at 10 yards. That'd be for a first down on the – no, it's 15 yards. 15 yards on the 16, 17-yard line.
First down now, Huskies. 1st and 10 from the – looks like they're going to mark it around the 17-yard line. Like you said, Peters threw it up there to Edgel. He had made a break past the defender, and the defender just grabbed him and pulled him to make it incomplete. Snap taken, handoff to Estes, and again, we can't get the run game going right now. Wilkes Central's just reading that and almost taking the handoff.
Yeah, that was a pretty hard hit, too. Eagles got a hold of Riley there. Riley's showing some strength by holding on to that ball, and that's a hard hit to take.
A couple yard loss there for the Huskies. Now they reset. 2 receivers to either side. Peters takes the snap, fakes the handoff. Now he's looking to get rid of it on the left side. He throws it up deep to Bridger. He's pushed out of bounds while he's running his route, and that looks like another pass interference call, James.
Yeah, they called pass interference. To me, it didn't look like pass interference. It looked like they just ran into each other, but the ball's up in the air, so I guess the referee had no choice but to throw that flag. But you're looking at, we're going to be inside the goal line, so no, just probably outside the 10. But that helps the Huskies a lot there.
Totally. Let's see where they mark it here. Another pass interference call. Looks like it will be automatic first down, and it'll be 1st and goal. They're going to mark it about a half yard inside the 10, so it'll be 1st and goal. Referee explaining to the young man on Wilkes Central what he did. He looks like he's showing him a pushing motion there on the pass play. 3.5 minutes left now in the third quarter. The second down they marked it here. Shotgun formation for Peters. Peters takes the ball, falls ahead to the 3-4 yard line. Looks like now that's going to be 1st and goal. Huskies looking to punch it in here. 1st and goal from the 4 yard line. Just under 3.5 minutes to go here in the third quarter.
I tell you what, the third quarter's been totally Husky ball. Wilkes Central's just made mistake after mistake tonight in the third quarter. So here we go, Kelly.
See if the Huskies can capitalize and get more points. 4 receivers stacked to the south side. Quick pitch and catch to Bridger Fairchild. Peters just called for the snap, threw it to Fairchild, and he snuck it through. Small stature, made it for a 4-yard touchdown. His first touchdown of the night.
Yeah, Bridger is just so agile, like I said before. His senior leadership, a good throw, good call. touchdown. That just breaks it open. Looks like we're going to get the win tonight, Kelly.
Looking to go add more points now, leading 30-12. Going to go for the 2-point conversion before we take a look at that instant replay. Snap taken by Peters. Fake handoff, throws it right to Fairchild again. Nice play call there. 2-point conversion is good. 32-12. Let's take a look at these replays on the Greens Excavating instant replay.
If you have noticed that you're missing 2 debit cards, that might be at the concession stand. If you are missing 2 debit cards, if you will take your identification down to the concession stand, they may be able to.
And let's take a look at the Randy Marion Ford drive summary there, James. Again, Huskies starting in the plus territory, but what'd they do with it?
Well, 6 plays, about 2 minutes on the drive. 2 big penalties really helped us there on the pass interference. And then, we finish off with Bridger getting both the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. We've pulled out. Getting ready to go into the fourth quarter. We're in the driver's seat now.
Here we go, 32-12 the lead, 3:09. Huskies looking to kick off, and again, Wilkes Central has been riddled with turnover after turnover this period, so they're hoping to take the ball, hold on to it, and see if they can move it down the field. Caleb Blackburn stepping it off. See what he does with this kick. We've been impressed all night. Another good, solid kick right up the middle, caught at the 7-yard line. Wilkes Central receiver running straight ahead, looking to his left. Ball's on the ground again. Another turnover for Wilkes Central. It looks like the Huskies got this one as well. 52 there with the recovery for the Huskies. Hunter Lambert.
We've got a typhoon over there on the Wilkes Central sideline with the rain clouds and wind and you name it. Just mistake after mistake, fumbles, interceptions, penalties, and we've just if we could have got touchdowns every time, we would probably be up 50-something to 12 right now.
Right, we have lost a couple opportunities, but again, Wilkes Central keeps handing us opportunities. See what we do here. 1st and 10 from the 33-yard line. Started here a few times tonight. Peters puts Fairchild in motion, takes the snap, swings it over to Fairchild. He's looking to throw it now. Ian Graybill down the right side, wide open. Touchdown, Huskies. Penalty flag way back in the backfield, though. Nope. Is that a penalty flag, or is that still the kicking tee?
There is a flag on the play. I think it's going to be illegal pass, but let's see what they say.
That was a gorgeous play there. Fairchild caught it and threw it up the right sideline. Referees are all the way down here to look. I'm not so sure that isn't a kicking tee. Did we leave the kicking tee on the field? Because they're not. The referees are all down here like they're not even looking at it. We were at the 33-yard line. We talked about no PAT tries. Here we go. Caleb Blackburn kicked it. Oh, it falls short. It looked like it was heading in, but hits the bar and falls down. 38-12. Huskies lead.
Well, Bryce was the screen guy with the gun last year. Now it's Bridger this year, so we know he'll be throwing those passes this year. Good throw by Bridger. Blown coverage. Graybill benefited on that play. It's just going to be a fun fourth quarter for these kids. So fun third quarter as well. So, but mistake after mistake has just bit Central in the the good old buttock. So yeah, and when you make mistakes, you usually pay for them. You know it.
Let's take a quick look at that touchdown pass from Bridger Fairchild to Ian Graybill on the Greens Excavating instant replay. And Caleb Blackburn set up to kick off again here, right to left. That's the first one that he's kind of shanked off the side of his foot, out of bounds inside the 20. But again, first game of the night. Overall, it really impressed with his kicking ability, his direction, and where he's been kicking those balls to.
Yeah, Caleb, to me, is, besides the Bridger interception, I think he's been the defensive player of the game based on his tackling and his kicking, because he's gave us some good field position to play against.
Totally agree with that. So here we go. 2:50 now on the game clock. Huskies lead by 26 points. Is 30 the spread when they start the continuous clock? You remember we ran into this last year? Was it 35? Okay, yeah, it's pretty up there. See if we get to that tonight. Wilkes Central now in the half shotgun formation. Quarterback takes it and tosses it to number 5 up the right side. A couple good blocks. He's still dodging Huskies. Looks like he gets close to a first down there.
Yeah, that was a good play call. Number 5, he runs straight up. So, if you're a Husky, that's a good opportunity to make a good tackle. So, good call. That's positive for the Eagles. That's something positive they've done in the first half. So, let's just keep it together and hopefully we make some stops.
1st and 10 from the 45-yard line. 2:43 on the game clock. Quarterback takes it, hands it off. 2 Husky defenders in the backfield for that takedown. That's going to be a loss. And I believe Wilkes Central guy's a little injured. He got kind of dinged up there as 3 Huskies collided on him.
Yeah, Husky swarming to the ball. Good tackling. We've got 3 guys on there. That's what we want. Gang tackling, good form tackling. They only get 1 to 2 yards out of the play. Good possession.
2nd down and 12 now for the Eagles. 1 receiver to each side. Quarterback's now back under center. Puts a man in motion, tosses it to the left side. Huskies read that again. And we're in the backfield ready to make that hit. That's Andrew Minerva back there in the backfield for the Huskies. Number 9 making that initial hit.
Yeah, Minerva being a little quiet tonight. Like last year, he was all over the place towards the end of the season. And be good to see him get going this year with his tackling. So looks like he's playing on the end. Last year he was playing a linebacker and a safety. So they've moved him up a little bit. He's probably gained some weight and got bigger.
Another kid, I believe, switched numbers. I don't believe him being number 9 last year. So it's unique to call that and see. So here we go now, 3rd and long, 3rd and 16 for the Eagle offense. 1:15 on the game clock. Snap taken, left-handed quarterback's dropping back. He's rolling to his right, gets pressure. He's going to just throw it up and out of bounds. And, hits a Husky cheerleader there. Hopefully she's all right. 107. 107 on the game clock now. 4th and long for the Eagles. They're probably going to punt.
Yeah, that's the safe play to play. Too bad that cheerleader didn't pick that one off and take it to the house, but I think it scared her more than it hurt her. So let's see if Bridger can take one down to the touchdown there.
Looks like we got a lot of cheerleaders. We may need them sometime throughout the football season here, as small as the football squad is. 4th and long for the Eagles. They're going to punt it with 1:07 here in the 3rd quarter. Gets the punt away. Again, it's a high punt. Not bad. Going to land at the 40. Takes a Husky bounce and is touched down about the 42-yard line by Eagle defender.
One thing tonight that we've had going our way all night is good field position. I think the worst we've been is just outside of our 20 a little bit, but we've had great field position. And that, when you've got great field position, you're going to win ball games.
Exactly. We've talked about that throughout, how important it is for the kicking game and us taking the turnovers and getting these offenses trapped in tough positions where they got to punt out of their end zones. Just under a minute now in the 3rd quarter. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Peters takes the snap, hands off to Estes. He shoots up the middle. He's going to get about 4 yards or so, maybe 5 on that initial carry. Will get us a little closer here to the 4th quarter. Huskies will have to run one more play now. Peters in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap. Quick throw over here to Fairchild. It's picked off. Picked off by number 2 for the Eagles. He's going to take that to the house. Bridger's going to chase him down on the left side, but he's not going to get there. He read that play, stepped in front of it, and took it to the house, 38-18.
I'll be honest with you. That's really not on Bryce. That front receiver should have had the block on that corner to prevent that interception. They were stacked. Our receivers are stacked. There should have been a block there so we could have got the catch. So a missed block turns into a pick six. So really that's not on Bryce. That's more on a receiver right there.
Understand, goes down as a pick six here for the Eagle defense, 38-18, 16 seconds left in the quarter. Wilkes Central is calling for some players to come onto the field. They're short a player. Getting him ran. Oh, 2 guys head to the field. Only one. Here we go. Number 50 is going to come, line up, going for a point after try. Official finally blows the whistle to start getting them set. Another Eagle is trotting onto the field. Snap finally gets underway. Kick is up, and it is through, 38-19 here toward the end of the third quarter. Again, mistake there by the Huskies. Led to some Central points. Game's a little closer, 19 points now, James.
Yeah, we can't afford to make mistakes like that again. I always say, when you make a mistake, you learn from it. So hopefully this is a learning. This is something you can learn from and not make that mistake in a tight ball game. I'm sure that Coach Hampton's coaching the young man up and just letting him know, made a mistake. Let's do better. Let's fix it. And we're getting ready to get the ball back. Maybe we'll run the ball a little bit. I like to see some Luke Osborne runs and try it again.
Here we go. Huskies back out on the field. 38-19 after the points converted there by the Eagles. Bridger Fairchild going to line up about the 10-yard line, 12-yard line to take this kickoff. Connor Ridgel is the kicker for the Eagles. Kickoff in the air is going to be fielded at the 18. Drops it, picks it right back up. Heads straight up 30, 35, bouncing off of people. Good return there by 20. Aaron Bauer there for the Huskies. His first carry of the ball tonight there on that kickoff. He's a sophomore, so Aaron Bauer, number 20, sophomore. Nice return there to the 37-yard line.
Yeah, a good little run. Got some field position on the 37-yard line, so good to see a sophomore make a play.
See what Peters does now after that last, as we called it, mishap there on the missed block, turned into a touchdown. Handoff up the middle this time to Estes. He's, again, tough to find some running room, but he's up to the 39, gain of 2 yards. That'll end the third quarter. Let's take a break and cool off the offense with the Scott Brothers heating and cooling moment.
Randy Marion Ford, the king of prices in West Jefferson. Randy Marion Ford guarantees the lowest price on over 5,000 new and pre-owned vehicles. Home to the best-selling trucks in America. Come see the staff you know and depend on. Take a test drive and take home your new Ford or pre-owned ride. You can also shop us online 24/7. The area's #1 volume and fleet volume dealer in the Southeast. We'll even send you home with a full tank of gas and free delivery up to 200 miles.
When it comes to insurance, Miller Insurance has over 70 years of experience in the business. We offer auto, home, farm, and business insurance, along with several other products to make sure you have the right coverage that fits your needs. Before you renew, give us a call at 336-246-7151 or stop by 107 South Jefferson Avenue in downtown West Jefferson. Miller Insurance is proud to support all our hometown teams.
Moe's Boots was established in 2005 in the High Country. now with locations in Ashe, Avery, and Watauga. We are the High Country's leader in workwear and Friday night football gear, including apparel, footwear, and accessories. Moe's Boots prides themselves on having the biggest selection of the hardest working gear on the market, along with undeniable top-level customer service with pricing that is unmatched. Come shop your hometown team's favorite hard-working brands like Carhartt, Danner, Rocky, and more.
Carroll Original Wear has been in the business of custom apparel and merchandise for over 20 years. From starting in Western wear, they also specialize in custom embroidery, t-shirt graphics, and jerseys. They offer their services to teams, businesses, and the greater public. Carroll Original Wear is dedicated to creating quality products that teams and businesses will be excited to wear. They are proud to support our hometown teams.
One of the largest expenses you face as a homeowner is heating and air. Make sure your system is installed and maintained by Scott Brothers Heating and Air. At Scott Brothers, they install and service all leading brands of equipment and will even work with you on financing a new energy-efficient unit, saving you money. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, locally owned and operated in the High Country for nearly 30 years. Voted Ashe County's best heating and cooling service 9 years in a row. Scott Brothers Heating and Air, a reputation you can take comfort in.
And welcome back to the action here at Ashe County High School. 12 minutes left in the game. Snap taken by Peters. Drops back deep, looking for the long ball. Graybill over the middle. That's a big throw. He overthrew him by a few yards, but a nice toss by Peters there on the third down.
I really like the call there. You know, coming back off the quarter and trying to catch the Eagles sleeping a little bit. Beautiful throw. Bryce has got a good arm on him. Graybill tried to make the play. If he'd have got the play, he'd have probably scored. So I like the play call. Let's see what happens right here.
That was second down. My bad. Now brings up third down and 8. Peters looking for the play call. Sets his guys. Calls for the snap. Quick drop. Throws to the left side. Another interception, it looks like. That one just missed toss. Wilkes Central's going to take over at the 50-yard line. They're gaining a little momentum here, James.
Yeah, we're starting to give them some opportunities to get back in this game. You know, just being up 19, that's not safe. So don't know what happened there, if it was a wrong route or a bad read, but the Eagles have got the ball.
Yeah, tossed by Peters there, picked off at the 50-yard line. Wilkes Central offered us many opportunities there to start the third quarter. We were returning it here to start the fourth quarter. Snap taken. It's tossed to Wilkes Central defender. He cuts out to the 50, 45. He tries to stiff arm Luke Peterson there, and Peterson just took him down. I'm sorry, Luke Osborne, not Peterson. That's last year. Revert.
You might as well say Peterson. They're both wrestlers and both can tackle. So Luke Osborne, the state champion in wrestling, just he's all over the field tonight and made a play.
Not a guy you stiff arm there. Wilkes Central offender tried it and got taken down. 2nd and 5 for the offense. Quarterback puts his man in motion. Handoff up the middle, number 7. We looked for that earlier. That was a tough hit, but he got the first down there inside the 40.
Yeah, I just don't understand why they've not used that kid more, because he's hard to bring down. I would be feeding the ball to him all night. And in the third and fourth quarter, they haven't done that. But I think that's his the second run tonight in the second half. So good tackle. Who's 72 there?
That's Caleb Blackburn. Had a big night again. Again, 7 takes the ball and goes downfield. Tim Williams hits the holes running fast and hard. He's tough to take down. Wilkes Central back under center. Fakes the toss this side. Quarterback rolls to the right. Throws it. He's got a couple of men open, but he just misplays it. Got a little pressure. He got tossed down back near midfield, and he's slow to get up.
Our corner over there, I think it's Carlton, just laid a big hit on the quarterback. He's knocked the breath out of him, I do believe. He's kneeling and getting a play right now. So great hit by Carlton on on the rollout throw. Carlton's playing the far end corner over there, so we're looking at 2nd and 10.
2nd down and 10, 10:28 on the game clock. Wilkes Central just took over possession again after their second interception, trying to move the ball. Hand off to Williams up the middle. Again, he's fast and shifty, shoots to the outside, dodges a tackle, breaks one more tackle, still doesn't go down, but pushed out of bounds, close to a first down. Will be about 3rd and a couple yards.
Yeah, like I've said, I just don't understand why they've not used that kid more tonight. To me, he's their best player they've got on offense, and we've been lucky that they haven't used him. And he got 7 yards on that carry and bounced off about 2 or 3 of our Huskies and ended up running out of the bounds.
3rd down and 4 here for the Eagles. Quarterback goes under center, makes a motion. They got blockers out to the left side. He tosses it 30, 20. He's going to turn the edge. That's going to be a touchdown, the Eagles. Nice play call there by the Eagles coaching staff. Tossed it out to the left, and the Huskies weren't prepared for that.
Yeah, we wasn't. Some teams, when you get up real big, you sort of let down on the intensity and decision-making, and we're starting to see that in this 4th quarter. Hopefully Coach Hampton will get his boys over there and, let them know, hey, you're in a ball game. You're in a fight now. So here's the extra point.
We do find ourselves in a fight here. Snap taken, kick is up. It is through the uprights. That's a big kick. It is 38-27. That's an 11-point ball game now with 10:09 left here in the ball game, James. We've handed them over 2 extra possessions here, and they've took full advantage with the pick 6, and then that pick at midfield, and they drove it 50 yards for a touchdown here just less than 2 minutes into the 4th quarter.
Yeah, we're going to have to play with a little bit more urgency now. We're up by 12, and, we got a football game, and to be honest, we shouldn't be in a football game right now. We should be celebrating right now, and it's just not happening. I'm sure Coach Hampton's over there letting them know that we've got to do better. We got to make good blocks. We got to make good decisions. We got to hold on to the ball, and we've got to put Central away.
Totally, they're hanging around here. We keep giving them opportunities. It is 38-26, 12-point lead for the Huskies. Fairchild back at the 15-yard line to receive the kickoff here. Number 18, Connor Ridgel for the Eagles, set to kick it off. He takes a big, long step all the way back about 9 yards deep for his run up. And he starts his motion up, and the kick is underway. It's a good kick. Fielded by Fairchild at the 10-yard line. Trying to set up some blocks. He's heading up the middle. He cuts to the left. He's hit pretty hard and taken down to 29-yard line. Wilkes Central fans are pumped up over there. They are ready to play some ball. 1st and 10 for the Huskies. Be 9:57 on the game clock. What are we going to do here, James? We got to get the clock ran down, but we got to be smart with the possession here that we've got.
We just got to focus and do what we was doing in that 3rd quarter. Just keep putting the pressure on them, not on us.
Peters in the shotgun formation. 2 receivers to either side. He's waiting on the timing. Calls for the snap. Handoff up the middle to Estes. He's going to be taken down immediately. Again, cannot find any running room. Estes is, you're tallying this. He's probably had 5 or 6 carries for 1 yard, 0 yards, or -1 yard. Lots of short runs for him tonight.
Well, it's not all Estes. That defensive line's making some plays, and that was a question mark for them. So they're making plays.
Totally. Here we go. 20 seconds on the game clock. Looks like the officials are going to blow it dead. Looks like maybe a timeout. Huskies. There we go. Here we go. Timeout Huskies. We'll take one as well with them on a Carroll Leather Goods. Timeout. 9:22 left in the ball game.
Is Greenfield campground on that list here? I think they would, yeah. I guarantee you that's who called about those bats. I guarantee you. They didn't want that disruption. They knew those bats were there. They just waited. Nope, the bats are gone. And if they're smart, they put them on the trees before they come out.
And welcome back to the action here. 2 timeouts for each squad left here with 9:22 on the game clock. Be 2nd down and 9 for the Huskies. Looking to move the ball, kill some clock, get some points on the board here with a long drive. Put away the Eagles here in the home opener. Fairchild in motion. Peters in the shotgun formation. Takes the snap, looks to the right, rolls to his right. He's looking back to throw back left. Lots of pressure. He evades the pressure, throws it out. And we're lucky that one falls to the ground incomplete. Now we'll bring up 3rd and 9.
I'll tell you what, Kelly, at the pre-show that we just had, we talked about our offensive line, and, we need to have some time for Bryce to throw. He was running right there. Offensive line's going to be a question this year for us. We've got some talent there, but we do have, some guys that need to get the experience and have opportunity to make good plays. Looking at 3rd and long, I believe 3rd and 9, so we've got to get a first down.
It looked like there was some discussion there, maybe a flag tossed. The Eagles declined the penalty, remaining 3rd down and 9 here for the Huskies. 2 receivers to either side. Shotgun formation for Peters. Puts his running back in motion. He's by himself. Takes a snap. Quick toss over the middle. And it's dropped before he can get the play going, so no time comes off the clock. 4th and 9. We're going to have to punt, James. And here we go again with immediately giving the ball back to the Eagles. And we're still not even 3 minutes into this quarter.
Yeah, you're right. And this is the first time that we've punted all night, so I'm a little bit nervous about that. We've not had that, that opportunity to punt the ball, and Wilkes Central is going to have good field position. Let's be patient. Let's get it off. Let's get down the field, and let's wrap up this return guy. They got 2 guys back, so they're going to try to return it. I don't think they're going to try to block it.
They do have 2 guys set up back about the 35-yard line. Not sure who the Husky punter is. Looks like it could be 19. Snaps taken good. It's a good kick. Nice air time. Fair signal called for at the 42-yard line. I do look like that's 19. Kendon Ray with the punt there for the Huskies. It looked like that was number 19. There's that 13, Preston Edgell. Can't again, these jerseys are a little tough to see. Nonetheless, Wilkes Central's got the ball just inside of 9 minutes. 1st and 10 from the 42-yard line. Snap taken. Quarterback takes it. He's rolled to the right side. He looked like he was going to throw it somewhere, but nowhere to go. Huskies defense is pushing back to the 40-yard line. Lost a 2 on that play.
I think it was Carlton on the tackle. Great tackle. I know Bridger was there. Way to flush that quarterback out, and they lost 4 yards on that. No, 3 yards.
Eagles approach the line. 2nd and long. They're 2 possessions down. They feel like they're back in the ballgame now after making mistakes. Quarterback drops. He's throwing. He's got a man open down the right side. Hits him in the arms over the shoulder throw. Nice toss there. It just hit him in the hands. He dropped it.
We was really lucky there because we got caught looking in. Carlton read a screen. He come up, and Bridger was the free safety that was covering a lot of field. And luckily, the the receiver lost. I guess he lost it in the sky or the lights or something, but they dropped it, and that should have been a touchdown.
Yeah, we'll take it. Advantage Huskies there. 3rd and 13. Nice toss by the quarterback as he moved to his right. Quarterback drops back again. They're really unloading the throws now. It's a screen play up the middle, caught by 5. He's got lots of running room. 50, 45, 40. Gets a good block. 30. Cuts it back inside to the 25-yard line. That's a nice pitch and catch there by the Eagles. Again, they're clawing their way right back into this ball game. There is a flag thrown late on the field. Chain Green's already moving up the right sideline, and they're blowing this dead. James, any ideas?
I have no idea. It's coming back, though. Good saving tackle by Luke Osborne on the play. It's on the Wilkes Central. Probably a block in the back or a hold, I would suspect.
Looked like an initial call there, maybe unsportsmanlike conduct, maybe after the play, maybe. Maybe they'll give them the first down and then back them up 15, maybe it looks like.
Yeah, it is unsportsmanship. That helps us. You're trying to climb back in a ball game, and you got guys doing unsportsmanlike things that can kill a drive in a hurry. So that's another gift for us. So we've got to capitalize on these gifts.
Again, it seems like this fourth quarter is just kind of creeping along with all these penalties and stop plays. 8:28 left. Wilkes Central's got the ball 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line. Wilkes Central approaching the line, puts a man in motion. Snap, handoff up the middle, ball's on the ground. Here we go. Here's our lucky opportunity right there. Looks like another fumble recovered. 56 with the recovery. That's Parker Blevins.
Yeah, I think Caleb Blackburn had the tackle, and Blevins with the fumble recovery. When talking about breaks, we caught one again, and we've got to do something with the football. We've got to put this Wilkes Central team. They've got momentum right now, so hopefully this will turn around.
Let's see what we can do here by taking some game clock off of the fourth quarter clock and see if we can move this ball and regain some of that momentum we had early on. Peters in the shotgun formation, 2 receivers to either side. Looking for the snap. Takes it. Fakes the handoff. He's going to quarterback keep it. Coming to the right side. He just gets ahead. He slides down. He's getting up a little gingerly. He's not getting up. I'm not sure how that would turn out, but looks like Peters injured himself on that slide.
It was a good run. Hopefully he's not hurt too bad. I'm not sure who our backup is, but hopefully he's just got the breath knocked out of him.
Looked like he slid a little awkwardly there, James. They're going to get out there and check him out, but, yeah, that's tough if Bryce Peters is injured here in the opening game. I don't know who our backup quarterback would be. Maybe even Bridger might have to step in at this point, again, based on his leadership and his knowledge and his ability to handle the football.
Yeah, we're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Hopefully he just knocked the breath out of him. I'm trying to see what Coach Elliott's looking at, but maybe he just rolled it. Should we take a break, Kelly?
Yeah, we'll step aside for just a moment here while they look at Bryce, and we'll be back with you momentarily.
That was his first time. He was at homeschool. It was his first time in football. Homies don't play me well.
And Bryce Peters gets to his feet, gets a standing ovation from the crowd. He's going to jog off on his own and enter this Ashe Memorial Hospital little sideline tent we talked about earlier, James. That's kind of neat. He's going to go in there and get some privacy and they're going to come checking him out. And so it looks like Bridger Fairchild, I saw him remove something, throw it off his arm so he could go in and be the backup quarterback. So Bridger Fairchild in the shotgun formation will take his first snap of the season here, and he's going to hand it off up the middle. Estes avoided a couple tacklers and got pretty close to a first down there. I'm sorry, Osborne there. You mentioned earlier seeing Luke carry and run the ball, and that was a pretty solid hit in the hole. And they did give him the first down, actually, there. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. 7.5 minutes now on the clock. So, again, the objective now is run this clock, keep this ball in our possession, and see if we can get it all the way down the field. Multiple people are over here visiting the sideline tent, checking on quarterback Bryce Peters. Bridger Fairchild remains in the game. Low snap, he picks it up. Fake hands off. Bridger's going to keep it up the middle. 50, 40, 30, 25, 20. He is going to be taken down at the 15-yard line. But just as we talked about, put the ball in Bridger Fairchild's hand any way you can, and the young man makes stuff happen.
That's what you would say a little wildcat offense when you don't really mean to have a wildcat offense, but maybe that's something we can use later on down the road, putting Bridger in there and running a little bit of wildcat. And good run.
37-yard gain there by Bridger on the quarterback keeper. He's looking for the play call here on the sideline. He looks like he feels comfortable here being called into this role. 1st and 10 now from the 15. Shotgun formation, takes a snap. Hands off again to 21 Osborne, and Wilkes Central Eagles do read that. Take him down for a short loss. 2nd and 12 now, 6.5 minutes on the game clock. We're finally getting almost halfway through the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I think we've got to keep it on the ground, even if Bryce comes back in. Just to run the clock, not stop the clock. I think we need to keep it on the ground, and I feel it's more secure, more efficient, and eats up the clock.
Totally. Here we are approaching 6 minutes now, 10 seconds on the play clock. Fairchild's setting his troops. Shotgun formation for number 1, Bridger Fairchild. He calls for it, quarterback keeper. Everybody blocking ahead. He just runs up. He's going to move the pile. He's going to get back to the original line of scrimmage. Going to be 3rd down and 11. Again, now we're inside the 5 minutes and 38-second mark. 30 seconds on the play clock. Fairchild sets his troops. Still 20 seconds on the play clock. He does a fake attempt there. Nice movement. Looks like he understands, again, great football IQ. He's going to continue to run this clock down. Calls for it about 7 seconds. Takes the handoff. That's Osborne up the right side. He's hitting it hard. He's going to make it all the way to the end zone. Great run there by Luke Osborne. 16-yard touchdown scamper. Really important play there for the Huskies here late in the 4th quarter.
Yeah, I agree. Whenever you got a power runner, and that's Luke Osborne, late in the game when the other team's tired, that's who you give the ball to. He showed me tonight that he can carry the rock. Hopefully next week we'll use that a lot more. We needed that play with the long run from Bridger to giving the ball to Osborne.
5:05 on the game clock. Huskies push the lead up to 44-26. Again, Bridger Fairchild is looking to get the play call in. Only 5 seconds on the play clock. It don't look like they're going to reset it. He's rushing his troops up 2-1. Snaps it. Going to get it in the end zone. Even after rushing up there to the play with no time left on the play clock. Talented young man there, number 1, Bridger Fairchild. Let's take a look at that touchdown run by Osborne on the Greens Excavating instant replay. Nice quarterbacking there by Bridger Fairchild. He's led us to the touchdown by Luke Osborne. What's that Randy Marion Ford drive summary, James?
Well, that drive was near almost 2 minutes, 7 plays, 62 yards. When Bryce went down, that sort of changed the focus to keep the ball on the ground. Wilkes Central really did not know what to key on, and I think that helped with the drive and a big run from Bridger, and then to finish it off, a 16-yard run with the touchdown to Luke Osborne.
Nice sign there. I do see quarterback Bryce Peters emerge out of the tent. Looks like he's going to take a sit on the bench. His night may be done, and we'll try to get a report on that. But he did emerge out of the tent there on his own power. A couple of the coaches are surrounding him, giving him some words of encouragement here. Huskies set to kick off. Caleb Blackburn again with a nice boot. Lands down at the 10-yard line. Touched by Eagle before he picks it up. He's heading up to the center of the field now. Takes a hit. Shakes it off. He's still going at the 21-yard line before he's taken down. Will be 1st and 10 there for the Eagles.
Yeah, good tackle. Can't make out that number. 52. 52 on the tackle, which would be
Hunter Lambert there again. Hauled his name a couple times tonight on some tackles.
got an Eagle down.
Now we've got a Wilkes Central Eagle down. We'll step away another moment here for an injury for the Eagles.
It's funny
Like how everybody's getting around him and patting him. I don't know if that's a bad sign or not.
I'm sure he jogged off, so I don't think his leg.
And we are back here in action. Wilkes Central injured player got off the field. Will be 1st and 10 from the 22-yard line for Wilkes Central with 4:55 on the game clock. 46-26, Huskies lead. Wilkes Central gets under center here. Same position as all night. Puts a man in motion. Takes a snap. Handoff up the middle. Hit hard there by the Huskies. That didn't look like number 7. That's a different fullback, number 40. Took the ball. Don't have who that is for the Central Eagles, but he hit the hole pretty fast, but only gained a yard there before the Husky defender took him down.
Yeah, that's a good play. Trying to see who was on the play. I think it's Parker Blevins.
Ball's on the ground again by the Eagles. Somebody's picked it up and moving it out to the right sideline. He's not going to gain much ground, but did keep possession of the football. Stayed in bounds. Clock will remain running. 3rd down and 8 yards.
Yeah, the Eagles are not helping themselves. The last 2 possessions, they had so much momentum going for them, and now they're just starting to make the mistakes they was making in the 3rd quarter, which helps us seal the deal. So hopefully that'll keep going on.
See what happens. Here we go, 3rd down for the Eagles. 3:42 and counting. They're trading a player on and off the field. Going to reset. 9 on the play clock. Quarterback sets his troops. This may be a new quarterback I haven't realized yet, but he looks to be a little smaller and scampier. Number 11's quarterback. Now he's running out to the left side. Husky's going to track him down and take him down. That looks like Estes with the tackle. That's Trey Lowe, the junior, who's now in quarterbacking for Wilkes Central. 4th and 5. What are they going to do here late in the ball game? Looks like their coach elects to punt. get out of here safely, maybe no injuries. Don't let us have a possession down here near the 30-yard line once again. 17 on the play clock, just under 3 on the game clock. Huskies don't have anybody back to receive. High snap, it's over the punter. It's going to go back to the end zone. He scoops it up, and he's down. That's going to be a safety. That's going to be a safety for the Huskies. Give us 2 points. Pushed us up to 48-28, 2:40. Wilkes Central will now have to kick off to the Huskies as well after that safety. James, let's look ahead and see if we can name the Dr. Pepper player of the game. Well, and we got to do the Dr. Pepper play of the game. So we'll be thinking of those here as we get down here toward the end of the game. 2:40 left on the game clock.
That's true. That's good. Yeah.
Dr. Pepper, player of the game tonight for the Huskies. We're going to go with a senior who stepped up here, Bridger Fairchild. Had a great game tonight in all facets. Couple of catches, 17 yards, 37 yards, 3 yards, scampered, interception returned all the way back, made lots of open field tackles, stepped in here late in the game to quarterback for the Huskies, scored a 2-point conversion, really had an all-around game. So Dr. Pepper, player of the game, Bridger Fairchild. Wilkes Central will kick off from the 20 now after that safety. Ball's in the air. It's caught by Bridger at about the 35-yard line. Cuts it up to midfield already there. So, again, good possession, good field position here for the Huskies as they take over with 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in the contest. James, what you got for play of the game? What play stands out that really turned the game around or set us into motion here on the opening night? What do you think play do you keep coming back to?
That interception that Bridger had, it just turned the momentum towards our way.
So Bridger Fairchild again here opening night, going to take the rule the roost all the way around. Handoff to Estes up the middle. He shoots at 40, 35, 30. Still on his feet, cuts to the outside 20. He is all the way down to the 17-yard line. Great run by Riley Estes there, 33, 34 yards here to get the Huskies down in great territory and hopefully just run out this game. We were talking about Bridger Fairchild's interception, which kind of turned that momentum to our favor. So play of the game will be the interception return by Bridger Fairchild. Great handoff and run there by Estes late in the fourth quarter. As we talked about, Bridger is now in the game as the quarterback here for the final couple minutes. He's in the shotgun formation. Snap taken. He's going to hand off again to Estes. This time the defense is ready and they take him down in the backfield. Clock remains running. 1:58.
Yeah, let's just keep giving it to Estes and, don't turn the ball over, and we'll come out here with a win.
Great strategy there. Looks like the Huskies are going to be able to hold this one off. It was a close battle early on. Then we each got into a little bit of a turnover mode. But at the end of the game here, looks like Huskies will prevail, take their first win of the year against non-conference foe Wilkes Central. James, it's good to be back in the saddle. Excited about 10 games ahead of us here, 9 left after tonight, and going to be a fun year. See what happens with the Huskies. Fairchild takes the handoff again, hands it off up the middle. Wilkes Central was ready, and they understand this part of the game well. We're just trying to run out the clock. 1:10 now, James. Final thoughts on tonight's game?
It's opening night. That's exactly what we wanted. To see how the offense was going to do, how well we played in the trenches, and how well we tackled. We'll go to North Wilkes next week. I feel that we should do very well down there and hopefully be 2-0.
Be a great way to start the season, 2-0. Got some tough games on our schedule this year. We do host Mount Airy at home. Our home games seem to be pretty tough after this one. We host Mount Airy, host Watauga, host Freedom, and we host some of the really conference powerhouse as well as Mount Airy. Bridger Fairchild took the snap, took a knee, and that will run out the clock tonight, James. Huskies will win 48-26. We'll try to get an update about Bryce Peters at some point. He stands at midfield clapping his hands for his teammates. And see how he is and ready to go for next week. James, really enjoyed it. Good first night. We'll both look back and think of things we can do differently and better. It's just the way we both are. But we had a great time, and we're going to do another fun season. I'm very excited about this opportunity.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Great night of football. Way to open up on the new field, the new turf, if you will. Good to see our seniors in Bridger Fairchild, making plays and really turning the things around for us. I feel Bryce is fine. He was up walking around and slapping fives, so hopefully he'll be ready for North, and we'll be down in Hayes, North Carolina next Friday.
Friday night, Hayes. Look forward to you joining us at 7:30 on the SkyZone HD Game of the Week. I'm Kelly Hardy, been joined by James Klein. Huskies get the victory here on opening night. See you soon, folks.